Let's go. Da, 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 da. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. I am, yeah, you're right. Music is still a banger. Welcome in, Hood. Welcome in, Liza. Or Lisa? Winter? No, Fog. So, I'm just gonna let you guys know. Oh. It's been a week since I played Project Zomboid, so I am excited. But it's August the 1st, 6:40 a.m. I'm gonna pause just so I can talk to you guys a little bit. Banana bread. I do love me some banana bread. Also, I have a frog in my throat because I just ate dinner. I made spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread, and oh my gosh, and it's weird. It doesn't happen like IRL or anything like that. It doesn't happen, but if I eat before stream, my body's like, ah, you know, weird. Not a firearm. Okay, cool. That's a banquet. Huh? No, not firearm. Okay, also, one thing I want to do before I jump into everything is change my hotkeys, because I feel like I've kind of made some issues here. Rotate buildings are... I don't know. We'll see. But I have been busy. Body, I want to sleep. True. I want to sleep too. I'm tired, but I have been very productive today. Man, I need to reorganize myself with what's going on here. So if you're curious, what are we doing today? Today we're going to be basically fortifying the gas station into a, not fortress, but a defensive zone. You know, we're turning this gas station into a gas home. But yeah, welcome into another episode of Project Zomboid. We are approximately, according to the info panel, we are 23 days in with 1,300 kills. We have a katana. Forgot about that. And we have a real host of actual things here. We got a really nice base going on. We have a lot of food. We have a lot of water. We do need to do a little bit better in a few other areas, but ultimately, we're surviving. We're thriving, you know? So this fog is kind of unfortunate because it doesn't do any good for us in terms of trying to see things. So, however, I am going to go and see if I can find a propane cooker, because this requires me to, like, ignite fuel and light the fire, which, that's okay, but it's kind of annoying. So that's what we're going to do this morning. I don't remember where... I'm hoping that maybe, like, in this line of buildings there's going to be something, but I'm not hopeful. So let me just also double check again. How are we doing? Axe is high. Long blade is basically nilch. We'll eventually get that up there. Weapon-wise, we've got a hammer, which I kind of don't want to use. So I'm just going to use the katana. Katana Kumanamano from Shogun Total War. Shogun 2 Total War, should I say. But today is interesting because, man, I got so much good stuff for you guys cooking up. And I can finally say that I'm making good on some of my promises that I made back when I had my 6-month anniversary stream. Let me tell you, one of the things that's been stressing me the most is, like, I'm the type of guy that if I make a promise, I try to keep it to the best of my ability. But I've been having some issues with it. Not personally because of me, but it's just like, it's very ambitious, the stuff I want to do, or at least to me it's ambitious. Also, hold on, I just realized I have screen tearing. That's because I'm on Borderless. Sorry, it's gonna flash, it's gonna blah, 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 blah. My bad. Ah, there we go, now it's squeaky clean. But yeah, welcome in, hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm gonna wait until about probably the 10-20 minute mark, because I know a lot of people trickle in at random times, so the last thing I really want to do is announce anything or say anything before everyone starts coming in. So, let me unpack one. Get some Wawa. Oh, I did not mean to do that. 1 second. Backpack. Whew. I'm actually a little bit, like, not anxious, but should I say, like, I have a high heart rate, because I got a lot of stuff done today. I mean, a lot of things happened that I did not expect to happen at the same time. Whoa. What's up, Liza? What's going on? I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go grab my car because this is a little bit too much. Now I'm hungry. God, why am I so needy? Ugh. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. We had a survivor home. Man, there's so much stuff that I haven't done. It's insane. Oh, look at that. It's Drox. What's up, Drox? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. So we're about 3 minutes away from the 10-minute mark, but believe it or not, it's actually kind of interesting. But, like, for my streams, and it looks like everyone else as well, it's like the first 10 minutes of stream is kind of when you don't want to say or do anything that like you want people to remember, because that's like the amount of time it takes for everyone to kind of trickle in, which is kind of cool. But it also is like, for me, like I do a 3-minute, 4-minute-ish, you know, intro, and then, you know, it's kind of like, oh, well, you know, into the thing, right? Unfortunately, only chat only. I'm out at my sister's to see my baby niece. Have a good one, Drox. Hey there, Boomer. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'd like blow a kiss if I could. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Hey, Santai, what's up? So, yeah, so let's go ahead and I want to see here really quickly what's in here. Okay, we have a lot of... Man, we have a lot of stuff. This is insane. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and see if we can get a propane... what's it called? Propane... grill? There we go. Love the exaggerated head nod. Good to hear. You know, if you can't communicate with words, you ought to use your body if you can, right? But this is going to be an interesting episode because this is going to be primarily, if not then singularly, getting our base up. Unfortunately, as you can tell, I can't see much. And I don't really remember where a lot of stuff is, so I'm kind of hoping that I get lucky with finding the things I need. It's like, I'm good, met the band for the first time yesterday. Let's go. Let's go. Always good to hear that. Oh god, I need to focus. It's insane. Also, as always, let me know if the game is too loud, too quiet. If you're angry at me or for whatever reason, whatever the case is, let me know. But we are gonna see if we can find... Wait, did I mark anything on the map? By chance? I don't know what that means. I did not. Grab propane grill. I'm aware. Indeed. Is this a blind run? So I have a lot of experience with Project Zomboid. I have about a few hundred hours. It is a modded run, but the only mods I really have that affect the game are Britta's weapon pack and Britta's armor pack. But everything else is more or less vanilla. But it is kind of blind insofar as, like, well, not really. I mean, I have the world map, so if I wanted to go in blind, I would have to disable the world map and kind of go from there. Let's see if we'll get lucky. Okay, our car is right there. I always have a habit of losing the car whenever I go out on these escapades, so I might as well try to at least attempt to find it. But, yeah. I mean, is this just some fog, or have you a blind trail? Oh, no. This is just part of the game. When we last left off, we had a weather thing where it's like, oh, yeah, it's just going to be super foggy. It's just, it's one of the unfortunate just, you know, radiant events that can happen. So we're just going to do with that and do what we can. But, yeah, has it been about 10 minutes? Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. So, is fog because weather? Yes. So, yeah. It's a weather event that's just coming around. I'm actually going to take off my poncho in my backpack. I don't really need it. There we go. I mean, it kind of is like Fog of War, right? But, can I pick this up? I need 3 electrical. So, I could actually bypass the propane and go electric. But I would need to get 3 electrical, which is, the Cowboys are undefeated. Well, it's good to hear, Also, welcome in, son. We're looking for a propane tank, but it's not going well. Now, you may be wondering, I legitimately was like, you may be wondering why there are no zombies, and the reason why is because a lot of the zombies in the area I've already killed. So, seeing them is actually kind of a rarity at this point. Especially considering the fact that, like, I made a really big push to make sure we were clear. What's the plans? Generator, stocking fuel. So we have a gas station, which basically means we have infinite fuel if we really need it. The big thing right now is going to be getting a propane or, like, an electrical thing. Here, let me actually open up the world map here. So the only thing we really need is to grab the propane grill, which is going to allow us to have a stockpile of propane for cooking, but also when we do metalworking, we'll have the propane for torches. But the reason why I'm kind of gung-ho about getting the propane tank right now is because to move a grill, we need level 3 electrical, which I don't have. So I think also this episode is going to be, or sorry, this stream part, whatever, is also going to be focused on kind of leveling up what we have, watching Life and Living and other things like that, and getting it a blowtorch. Exactly. So then you will barricade everything. So here's the interesting thing about Project Zomboid. It actually works to your detriment to have like a massive base that's blocked off. You would think that like, oh, if you have big walls, you're safe. Psychologically, you're right. But the problem is that, you know, even if it's the most strong wall in the world, zombies will break through it in like an hour or two if you're not really careful. But what I want to do is I want to protect the crops, and I want to protect my kind of safe house. So the way I'm going to do that is actually, I'm not going to cheat, but it's going to look like it's cheating, and I'm going to put the base on the top of the gas station. So I'm going to go ahead and head back home since that's a tree. Go ahead and head back home because I don't remember where the propane is. Oh. Go ahead and kill one of our neighbors. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, 9mm. Beautiful. And a Glock. Nice. Free ammo, free gun. Let's go. So, once I get back to base, I will show you the announcement. Well, I have 2 announcements. Well, they're not really announcements. It's on the schedule. It'll make sense when I show it to you. Blood is cheating. He will just defy physics. No, I won't. I won't make sky lanes or anything like that. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I think that kind of defeats the purpose and I guess, like, the spirit of Project Zomboid. Like, yeah, I could make a levitating base and never die. But, like, that's not fun. You know, that's not entertaining. But, go ahead and park at home. All right. So I'm going to have to tab out here. Sorry for OBS basically having an aneurysm in order to do it. Also, I'm a little guy. Why am I so small? There we go. So just to give you an outlook for those of you who are either not looking at it, I'm showing the schedule on screen right now, which is here. Wow! We have a second schedule. Let's go. It is a little bit hard to read, which is my fault, but it should translate better when it's on Twitter, which is where I'll post it. But for those who are listening in, I want you to know that tomorrow, Monday, September 9th, September 10th for anyone else in different time zones, we'll be doing Ghost of Tsushima. I did play a little bit a month or 2 ago, but I need to pick it up and finish it because it is a really good game. The second thing is on Tuesday, we will be doing our second part of the Discord Hangout. So this is the place where we'll just get in a Discord call, and if you want to hang out and talk, cool. If you want to just mute your mic and sit in there and basically, like, you know, lurk, yeah, feel free. We actually, we had that a little bit, but really this is just an opportunity to hang out one-on-one with me or with whoever comes by. We actually had like 5 people come by last time, which was insane. Tsushima, yes. The island off of Japan, I believe, is what it's based off of during the Mongol invasion. And then on Wednesday, very special, we are going to be learning Japanese. Being hosted and basically the student of Marie Edmonds and Jupiter Dream, fellow streamers, they're going to be teaching me Japanese, which is a dream come true because I am a weeaboo, right? We know this. I'm also a VTuber. I'm very cringe, but the thing is that I have been wanting to learn Japanese sincerely, like not a joke, not as a meme, like legitimately, I want to learn Japanese, and I've been wanting to do that for the better half of like a decade plus, right? But I've never really had anyone to teach me or anything like that. So because of that, I was like, hey, well. Actually, no, I think it was Marie's idea. Or maybe Jupiter. My brain is bad. They'll correct me. I promise. Also, sorry for the lack of noise. But they're going to be teaching me. It's probably going to be in about an hour or 2. They're going to be teaching me Japanese. And they've recommended me some resources. So I do have some homework before the stream. He forgot. Well, at least you know and you're not disappointed. Because normal people would be like, how could you forget that? It's like, I'm Raz. Haha. So that's not only incredibly exciting. Thursday, as usual, no stream. But Friday is also going to be a big one too. Is we're also going to be doing a Lockdown Protocol collab hosted by Stebio1884. This came out of nowhere. I didn't expect this to happen at all. But Stebio's like, hey, like, you want to do a Lockdown Protocol collab? And I'm like, absolutely. And then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, it's like, hey, I got an entire crew. And I'm like, what? So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Saturday, we'll be doing more Project Zomboid, and on Sunday, we'll be doing Dark Souls 2. So this is a very insane week, because for the channel, you know, I made the promise that I was going to do my best to kind of branch out and not be a loner and, you know, solo dolo type guy. And that's been pretty, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it has been a big struggle for me because I don't like leaving my comfort zone. And I really only leave my comfort zone when there's something that I really want to do. And I promised you guys that I was going to get out of my shell and also just kind of have fun. And I actually talked about it last night when we were playing Needy Streamer Overload. But like my goal with all these collabs is to have fun. If we vibe, we vibe. If we don't, that's okay. You know, if something comes from it, cool. If not, it's all good. You know, it's just the whole point of the collabs, at least for me. I don't know how other people think of it, but for me, it's like, let's have some fun, right? And I'm thinking, you know, I think I'm just the most entertaining person in the world. All right, Raz is the entertainer. But what if we had equally talented, equally capable, equally awesome people in the same call doing the same thing? That's pretty cool. And also, courtesy of Cloud Chaser for the background, I just filled in the text there. But if you happen to do any fan art or anything like that, and you'd like it to be used in the schedule, please let me know. Also, use the hashtag RazzleTazzle on Twitter if you'd like to do that, and also at me so that I can know it's there, because I do check the tags, but not always. But yeah, so the big things is Wednesday, the 11th of September. Never forget. I just realized it. We'll be learning Japanese with Marie and Jupiter. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am currently on my Seiso idol arc because, you know, I won't say, but I'm making it sound like I was threatened, but like, you know, I don't want to disappoint them. Okay, so I'm gonna study, I'm gonna do a good job, and I'm gonna show up and be the best student that I can. Right? Got the protagonist vibe this week. I know, right? I can't believe this. Like, I'm just like, this is insane. Like, it's like, it's kind of hard for me to hide how childishly happy I am, because it's like I never like. You guys, for those of you who have been around for a very long time, you guys know that my prime goal was just like, I'm scared, I'm kind of afraid, I want to stay in my bubble, I just want to focus on me. But the moment that I was like, you know, that's kind of like shooting myself in the foot in a lot of ways, I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to, you know, actually be social, you know, like in college, high school, so on and so forth, junior high, blah, blah, blah. I was not very social. I mean, I was sociable, but I didn't really like hang out with people. Like, I could probably count on my fingers the amount of times I went and hung out with someone's house or something, you know? So the fact that not only am I meeting, well, I mean, I'm associates and I know Jupiter and I know Marie, but, you know, like Stebio, like I you know, how can I say it? Like, we're acquaintances, but like we haven't really talked off stream, you know what I mean? And the thing is that like getting the opportunity to meet new people and hang out and do stuff is just, it's awesome. Crazy, my two favorite VTubers are going to be doing a collab WME. I know, right? It's a win. And I'm the VTuber. Can you believe that? You know, I'm like, oh my god, you know. It's just, it's nuts. It's so crazy. I love it. You know, just got hit with a shot collar. All right, well, I'm glad that at least someone else is getting hit with a lightning bolt, because I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. Like, because part of me is like one of the things that's interesting about me is that I don't assume anything is ever going to happen, and that's legitimate. I legitimately feel that. But the thing that's interesting is that, like, when it does happen, I'm like, whoa. So I've learned in my life that if I just act like it's going to happen, sometimes it actually does happen, you know? Like, I legitimately was like, I'm probably just, you know, it's scary, you know. I'm stuttering, which is a rarity for me. It's very rare for me to be caught in the stutter, because normally I'm cool, mellow, cool like a cucumber. But this is like, it's new, it's exciting, it's beautiful, you know? So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be, oh, I'm so looking forward. I can't wait. I legitimately can't wait. It's just so much fun. It's, you know, like a real one. We're putting them on dogs, and I'm not putting them on without testing it on me. Yeah, I remember, I think it's better to just train your dogs to not bark than actually give them shock collars. Because I think it's not necessarily cruel, but it's definitely unusual, you know? Because if it wasn't normalized, like, would you think like, oh yeah, let me just shock the hell out of my dog, you know, whenever they're doing a behavior I don't like? It's like, just train them, you know? But, yeah, I'm tangenting like hell. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and I was looking over here. So I think what we'll do is, just to kind of give you an outline, is what we'll end up doing is, part of me wants to build up on top of the Spiffos because it has a lot of room. but I don't like the distance between the Spiffos and the gas station, you know? However, the problem is that with this, like, you see the texture that's on there, so, like, when we build up a staircase, it's gonna be really annoying. Oh. So, what I was initially thinking is putting a staircase, like, leading up here, and then building the house on top of there. And then, like, in the worst case scenario, like, have escape routes and stuff. I mean, even if I were to fall off this, I probably wouldn't break my leg. But, you know, bases tend to be pretty much chaotic messes like this over here. Well, you can't see it because of fog, but, you know. Like, these kinds of messes I want to alleviate and get rid of. So we'll see what it goes. But the main reason why I want to build on the second story is the fact that the pathing in Project Zomboid is very interesting. The way that zombies act is that when they're migrating, for example, they may end up landing inside of the gas station, but they rarely, if ever, go upstairs. And if they do, it's exceedingly rare. Like, it's something like take a screenshot of type rare. So, you know, part of me was thinking like, oh, you know, I could do it on top of the gas station, but really the only thing that matters is this, the actual gas pumps themselves. So I think probably what I'll do is I'll probably build on top of the Spiffos, also prime real estate, and then kind of build some sort of defense system around the farm plots we have, because we did do a lot of farming a little bit ago, about a week or two ago in-game, and they're all kind of, I believe they should be healthy. Yeah, they're well watered. We got some potatoes, we got some good stuff. Can you build bridges? Yeah, so we can do like air bridges and stuff, and I plan on doing that, but I don't want it to be cheaty. I'm fine with cheesing, right? But I'm not fine with cheaty. Like if I do air bridges, I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, to be honest with you, right now, the only thing that I need to concern myself with is making sure that I don't go negative with food intake, food and water. Water, unfortunately, is now a limited resource. The pumps are dead, so we have to be conscientious of that. But I've been doing a pretty good job of making sure that we have everything we need with cooking water and so on. Having bridges between all the roofs would be dope. Yeah, for sure. I think, like, you know, whenever we get to Louisville, for sure, like, we'll be doing that. Absolutely. You know, for my base, I don't want to do cheaty stuff, but for, like, Louisville, yeah, we're going to be using everything in the game. Because my principles when it comes down to cheating in games is that if it's in the game and the devs allow you to do it, it's a feature. Okay, it's a glitch. It's not supposed to happen. Did they fix it? No? Okay, it's a game feature. That's how I look at it, at least. You know, everyone else has their own different, you know, kinds of ways of doing it, but for me, it's just like, if you leave it there in the game and you don't remove it, you know, you could change it at any time, you know? If it's in the game, it's to you. Exactly, that's the way I see it, you know? Now, does that, like, oh, well, what about the cheat menu, like the dev menu? Okay, that's different. That's a dev menu. Like, you're not a developer, you're a player, right? That's there to help people, what's the word? Like, dev blah, blah, blah. Let me put this back there. And some 9mm. There we go. Now, am I not able to do a smoky smoke? There we go. Nice. A little sad, a little bit of a nervous wreck. So this fog is kind of sucky. It's not doing a good job. So I think what we'll do is we'll just read a book. I think what we need to do though is we need to be conscientious. Probably gonna be important to do. We already read Carpentry 1. If I have electrical, I can definitely do that, because then we can start getting the... Where is it? Mechanics is fine too. Tailoring, trapping. Getting all of our levels up for that. Books. Let's see. Angler. Metalworking. Cooking. Oh, there we go. We actually have it. Nice. So we'll read electrical and we'll start basically disassembling watches as we go. But, oh man, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, sorry I kind of segued back into the game there, but if you had told Raz, me, on debut, February 22nd, 2024, that we were going to be doing a collab with, in total, like 7 streamers, like, that's insane. Like, that would blow my mind. Now, this may be a bad call. Yeah, so I'll do this. Yeah, so we'll read here. And we'll pass time. Oh! It's raining. Hold on, hold on. cabbage. Tomto. Okay. Backpack. Okay. The reason why this is important is because of the fact that when it's raining, we don't have to water the crops. So I can basically get free stuff. It's 50. Ah, no, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to open. Now, the good news is that we don't need to worry about, like, you know, having them planted. As long as it's raining, the plots will actually get watered. It's just that we need to get them in the ground. Because at this point, we need to be careful and conscientious of the fact that every single thing here matters. Because it's not a matter of now, it's a matter of later. Raz, hold on, the gods gave me a blessing. Tell me why I thought that the emotes were the duffel bags floating. You're losing it, right? But doesn't weather affect it? Yeah, so I think fog affects the growth rate, actually. But in terms of us, like everything that we're looking at, sugar beets, the rain here just waters it, which is basically the only thing you need to worry about with growing. Except if a zombie like walks over your crops, it'll kill it. So one of the things I want to do is build a wall around it so that, you know, it doesn't get trampled on or destroyed. Can't you collect rainwater? Yes, I can, but I do need carpentry to be a certain level. Oh, speaking of, we do need a TV. So I do have a lot of TV or DVDs that are like Life and Living, which will give me stat points. So all I need to do is read the book and make sure it's at the 3x multiplier. And then once that's the case, then we can watch the video and we'll get basically free levels. So if you, for example, if you miss Life and Living or the TV shows in the first week of the game that give you a bunch of stat points and stuff, you can still get those points with the, what is it called? The books. So, as you can tell, we are going through basically everything. So I need to be conscientious here. We're going to run out of 17 days. So as you can actually see, like every single crop has a certain amount of time before they grow. Obviously, you want to prioritize the faster growing crops. But like, for example, corn is a really good crop because it grows very slowly, but your yield is insane. And we'll get to it when we get to it, but there's also like different growth stages and stuff, and you can check the illness. Now, you may be wondering, why is there so many distances between the furrows? And the reason why is because plants can get diseased, and they can get, for lack of a better word, they can actually get sick, they can get infections, they can get all these different things. And because of that, if you set it up this way, there's no way that an infection from this cell, for example, can hop to that one. So basically, if you have one crop get it and you're not paying attention, you don't lose everything, you just lose that one plot. It's basically risk management, for lack of a better word. And what you'll see here is that despite the fact that we have so many furrows, we still need to plant so much. Now, besides the fact, obviously, that we're planting all of our stuff here, we may have just one more extra plot by the end of this, which is insane. So this is all of our seeds. So this is our entire livelihood is resting on these plots succeeding, which is pretty terrifying. And then we're going to go and put these extra seeds into the seed bag. Ah, we're doing great. But yeah, we can collect rainwater, but we need to have the level, I think level 4 or level 6 to actually make use of it. I'll actually show you. So in carpentry, in order to make the, where is it? Oh, there we go. The rain collector barrel, we need level 4 carpentry or level 7. So level 4 for the worst one. I almost said batter. And then level 7 for the big one. That's crazy. Yeah, so it does pay to know what you're doing in this game. So I do. I actually know way more about this game than I let on. But the thing is that the most important thing of all is the fact that you need to be conscientious of what you're doing. And you need to make sure that whatever you're doing is purposeful. You're not just running around with your head cut off. Because that's how you basically end up killed. Like today, we're gonna go find a TV. We're gonna go and find 80% good. But we're also gonna see if I can find another generator because Generators have a chance of blowing up at around 50% for the battery. So we're at 54, so we have time, but this is a little bit dangerous. And we can also charge batteries on this, but yeah. So I think what we'll do is instead of going for, well, what's going to be more effective? Okay, I know what I'll do. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can look around for a propane tank, as well as maybe another generator or something, and go from there. Granted, it's not going to happen easy peasy, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll do what we can. But it is crazy. It's definitely not easy. It's going to be a frustrating time, to say the least, about everything. Especially because of the fact that the vast majority of the stuff that you're seeing in-game, like, yeah, having, you know, the fire... sorry, what's it called? The fireplace and all that stuff is nice, but it isn't the end-all, be-all, right? But we gotta just slowly and surely keep making sure that we keep going. But, let's see. There's gotta be some kind of propane tank in one of these podunk things. There's a gnome. Come on, just one. Oh, is that a water? No way. This is what I think it is. We've struck gold. This is a water storage tank. So if we, like, make a whole ton of water, we can store it in here. This is not vanilla, by the way, if you're curious. Water tank. Oh, that's fine. 432 units of water. Okay. Write that down on our map. Money. I think I'm dead. Oh! That was close. That I was like, oh, I'm dead. Because here's the thing, I hit escape. And I think what happened is this. I think I hit that. I just needed to keep hitting escape. I'm standing still after all this time. Yeah. That's what happens. Literally, this is Project Zomboid. You can die just that quickly. Which is normally why, like, I cheat and I pause the game in the map menu. I don't know why I didn't do it that time. It is what it is. But now we know there's a water tank. We are a little bit injured, so we're going to be crap at combat for a bit, but that's okay. More zombies. Meh. Let's see if there's anything over here. I am exhausted in-game. Nope. None there. None there. We do have a lot of friends over there, though. That's not good. We need to be conscientious of that. The reason why it's so open is because we spent a very long time clearing out basically this entire area. Credit card. Don't need that. Only reason we needed IRL is because we put a need on it. RIP. Let's see, how are we doing? We're in pain. All right. Do I have any pain pillars in my inventory? Nope. So we'll take APK. This gas station looks an awful like suburb. Well, let me show you, Stebio. Let me show you a fancy thing. Also, this is our collab partner for the Lockdown Protocol. Also, the host, the creator of it. So if you're like, who put this all together? It's Stebio. I forgot the I just got bit by a zombie, but we're fine. But it was very nerve-wracking and scary. So I'm glad you're here because now I can run back home because I'm scared. Okay, where am I going? I don't know where I am. What's going on? Oh, I see. All good. All good. That's a mailbox. Anywho, yeah, let me get back to the gas station where it's marketably more safe. Oh my god, I keep trying to cut corners and it's like, no, there's no way you can do that. Hey, how are you doing, Stebio? Welcome in, welcome in. Don't mean to put you on the put you on the hot plate there, but I do want to also say thank you for putting it together. Where am I? Oh, god, where the hell am I? Go around. Okay, gotcha. So it's one more block. A little bite never hurt anyone. Yeah, I mean, I got bit on the hand, so it's fine. It's just I won't be able to do combat for like 2 or 3 days. So I didn't plan on doing combat anyways. So that works for me. But the way we're going to turn this gas station into a gas home is by... Oh, I was like, did my car just die? And it's like, yep. It's okay, the engine quality is bad because I used it as a ram. But basically, the plan right now is we have this gas station, right? I say that to Charlie's brother. Charlie bit my finger. Charlie, that hurt. I wonder what they're doing now. I wonder if they have real jobs and stuff, or are they still just, you know, are they forever like 9 years old or however they were? So we're going to turn this gas station into a gas home by putting up a base on top of the spiffos over here. But I'm done exploring for today because I almost died. So that's a bit scary. So we're going to put our backs against the wall and we're going to read our book. And then we're going to go to sleep at like 2400, I think. Go from there. But yeah, let me also tab out here for a second because I want to say as well that for those of you who are like, oh, what are you talking about collab? Like, oh, well, scheduled jump scare. On Friday, 6:30 p.m. CDT, you can convert it from there, Central Standard Time. Stebio is the host of this, but we're bringing Stebio, Chronocarl, Crunchy Fistix, BT Pengu, and Yuzu Yume with us on a journey to understand that in our first true interaction with each other outside of text, how much we're willing to betray each other. And you know what? I think that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. So again, thank you, Stebio, for setting that up. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see how much we're going to kill each other. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll become even closer friends. We'll just become amazing. It's okay. Been working a lot lately today on real world stuff. I was so surprised that everyone said yes to the collab. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I was just talking about earlier how, you know, like, you know, you brought the idea up to me, like, hey, would you be down for something like this? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And then, like, 2 or 3 days later, like, you're like, hey, I have an entire gang together for Lockdown Protocol. I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? And you're like, yeah, let me invite you to the server. And I'm like, whoa. And I was like, this is impressive. I'm like, I wish I could do this, like, this quickly, you know? Like, I mean, I think I could do it, but, like, nowhere near as fast as you were. I mean, it was just insane, right? And it's like, you know, like, man, like, that's impressive. That's insane. So it's like, pat yourself on the back, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because I think I'm like, I've acquainted myself with Yuzu. I think I've rated Yuzu once or twice in the past. I haven't talked to her a lot, but I know she's really chill, so I'm really excited. The other people in the chat, I mean, I can't call them all to name, which is, I mean, I'm just not a better man, but like, I'm really excited because I checked out their content and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be, ooh, you know, what is it? The moth fly just rubbing their hands together, like, ooh, this is gonna be great, you know. Listen, you land, listen good. If you hurt Raz, they're not going to. Don't worry. We don't need my parasocial fans. You know, no, I'm kidding. I've lurked with them all except Pengu. I'll keep this in mind. Don't worry. He's being, what is it? It's all bark, no bite. Don't worry. You know, he's just having fun. But you know, it's gonna be interesting to see like how things happen and how things turn out. But it has definitely been a very, you know, personally for me, like, you know, if you told me, hey, Raz, you're going to be collabing with 2 different people, or, well, technically 7 people total, I believe, you know, in 1 week, I'd be like, are you insane? Like, are you going to be okay? And I'm like, yes, but also it's like, really? I'll probably be laughing, like, go like Woody in Toy Story. It's raining, so nice. By the way, is it too quiet? Is it? I feel like it's a little bit quiet. Let's see. Like this is ASMR. This is like my favorite time in Project Zomboid is whenever I'm just chilling out and I'm listening to the rain, because it's legitimately ASMR. It's that good. Let's remove the bandage and put on a new clean one. Oh darn! I forgot to disinfect it. Damn it. Damn, that was a mistake. It's going to take longer to heal, but that's okay. Is it the same run as last time? Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. I'm hoping we get along super well. Each one of them are so funny on their own, including you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think, like, one of the things that's beautiful is that I've never, like, every collab that I've done, well, I've only done 1 collab previously, so I don't want to sound like I'm experienced, but, honestly, as long as you go into it looking to have fun, or what I do is I treat everyone like we've been friends forever. So, like, I'm not, like, thinking, like, oh, am I going to like them? Am I going to dislike them? and I'm not looking for like things to be angry at them for or whatever. I'm just like, I've known these people for however long, you know, they may have their eccentricities, but guess what? I'm hanging out with them. That's the only thing that matters. And honestly, it served me well. You know, the thing that's cool though is that because it isn't my first collab, like I have experience with like what I did right and what I did wrong, which is really important because if you don't have like a frame of reference or like if you do it for the first time, there's going to be a multitude of issues, right? Like, and I didn't do anything crazy, just like small stuff that doesn't matter, you know. And now that now that I've had that, I've done it once. It's like like I know what's good, I know what's bad. Like for example, I making sure I have everyone's chat up so that I can also kind of bounce off everybody else. Making sure that I don't neglect chat like I did. Obviously, I think like the perfect balance is like 80-20 for chat or rather for the other collaborators and then chat. But it's very hard to do things right. But that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to do your best no matter what. But I'm excited because on Wednesday I'm learning Japanese, which is insane. From Marie Edmonds and Jupiter Dream. And then on Friday, we're doing Lockdown Protocol. So we're going to go from doing a collab with what I would essentially call wholesome say-so idols to, basically just a bunch of dudes, right? I mean, well, I don't want to be disrespectful to Yuzu, but like when I say that, I mean like the gang, you know what I mean? Just hanging out, having fun. This is my very first one. Never thought I'd put it together. Those are some very tips. Yeah, I mean, like, so let me just kind of tell you about like the successes are irrelevant. It's the failures that matter when it comes down to like learning lessons. Like for me, like I felt that I'm trying to recall my post-mortem because I had it on a notepad, but I'm not going to tab out and read it. I'm just going to do my best to memorize. But the thing that I did the worst on, I think, is that I tried to I was talking too much, which is an issue I struggle with all the time. But the thing that I learned the most was trying to, especially for the people that are more quiet, trying to force them, or not really force them, but give them the stage to shine or do something or whatever so that they don't feel left out. And I felt like I did a bad job at that. Not to any particular collab partner, but just in general, I did a really bad job at that. I thought I was doing good, but when I was watching the VOD back, I was like, it was too much. So I think it's important to make sure that obviously you want yourself to shine, but ultimately, you want everyone to shine. You don't want anyone to feel left out. You don't want anyone to feel, upset or anything like that. And, other things like that. Certified, in fact. Yeah, exactly. But the other thing I would say is that, like, everyone is unique and everyone is different. So this is just this is something that experience can only really teach you. And I have experience of it outside, so I'm pretty good at it. But figuring out what people like and what they don't like very quickly within an hour, because normally most collabs only go like an hour or two, maybe 3, depending. And you have to figure out what makes them tick, what they like, what they don't like, what gets them to open up, what don't, And I felt I didn't do a good job on that, but that's also just, it happens. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But I guess the third thing, the most important thing is that I had this conception that I needed to stand out for some reason, and I don't think it came across in the collab, which is good, but I had this mindset like, I need to make my mark. I need to make sure I have a piece of this cake, like, blah, blah, and it's like, that doesn't matter, right? Now, in the collab, which I did, the first collab I did, I don't think that really came across, which is good. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Wait, what the hell? Okay, apparently, I don't know why that hotkey is that, but it is what it is. That's interesting. What was I saying? Oh, it's important to just have fun. It's kind of like you're hanging out with friends. Like, if you treat it like you're hanging out with friends, you'll be fine, right? You don't feel forced to talk. You don't feel forced to make jokes. You don't feel forced to do any of that crap. You're just hanging out. If things happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't, right? And I haven't yet, but like, also figuring out like, if you can beforehand, like what are their no-goes and so on and so forth. Like, for example, one of the people that I was interacting with in the first collab was an idol, right? So, they were really cool about it, by the way. They were like, yeah, I don't mind. You can really do whatever, basically like use common sense and that's it. I'm like, okay. But some people may have like very specific things like, I don't want you to mention this. I don't want you to mention that. You know, I'm very sensitive about these things, and that's important, you know. Like, you know, I'll cheat code. Like, I intend on DMing everyone individually and being like, hey, I'm Raz. You don't know me. That's okay. That's why I'm asking you, like, is there anything specifically that you don't want me to talk about or shy away from it or anything like that? Anything you're sensitive about? Like, just kind of making sure that people feel comfortable. Because that's the most important thing when it comes down to collabs, is that just having fun and making sure everyone's comfy. That's it, you know. That's what I'm hoping comes from this. I hope we all get to become pretty good friends from this experience. Yeah. I mean, the thing that I would say that is important, though, is that don't expect anything. Just do your best and hope that something comes from it. Because there's a lot of times that I've seen, I personally experienced and also seen personally where, you know, you do a collab and maybe there's some really good chemistry and stuff on stream, but, you know, people have different goals, different ideas, different desires. Excuse me. And you have to respect that, even if you don't want to. But the beautiful thing is that even if that's the case, you know, I look at it from the perspective that it's nice that it happened, right? Even if nothing came from it, this is cool, right? You know, I wasn't here for a long time, but I was here for a good time, you know? That's how I look at it. Because, like, you know, I obviously, like, I kind of regret a lot of things about, like, you know, my lack of follow-up, a lot, you know, stuff like that. Very nuanced things that I beat myself up about. But I don't really beat myself up about it. It's more so I now know what to do. You know, that's how I live life. Yeah, like, for me, I know that I'm not going to be with everyone for my entire life. And that's not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. It's just, it is what it is. But what I will say about it is the fact that, even though that's the case, just make of it what you can. If you can make a lot of fun, if you can come up with bits, if you can bounce off of each other, beautiful. If not, that's okay, right? It's never going to be perfect, no matter what. Even in the best of situations, it's not perfect. And that's one of the best things and worst things about it. But legitimately, as long as you look at it like, I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm having fun, like I am, I think you can't go wrong, you know? Now, obviously, this is my experience, so if it isn't, like, coming across as commonsensical or anything like that, that's how it is. But really the most important thing that I feel like I have some sort of natural, innate talent with is, you know, I am very, very adamant on making sure that people are cool with stuff. You know, I don't ever, like, you know, jump into the VC and I'm like, what's up, fuckers? Like, no, I'm not like that, right? But I you know, I'm very, oh, God, freaking, the fog is really doing me in, I swear. So we're just gonna read books. But, you know, it's like, I don't know, I guess it's like social aptitude, in a sense? I don't know. But, I mean, you have nothing to worry about. You know, if you're like, if you're like me and you're like, you're doubting yourself, like, oh, can I do this? Like, I'm worried about this. You can do it. You're fine. Good adaptation. No, I think, I mean literally just like social aptitude, you know, that fancy word. But good adaptation, yeah. I mean, I'm also very, like, I'm very adaptable. Like, I can legitimately, like, go from sailor mouth, we're talking about the most horrific jokes in the world, to I can go say so in a snap, right? Like, if you were watching my stream last night for Needy Streamer Overload, man, I got raunchy, right? I didn't get crazy, but I did get raunchy. But, you know, it's light. Oh, thank you, Lysa. Oh, you're so right. Hydrate posture. You're my favorite. Until someone else becomes my favorite, okay? I don't want anyone to think that they're that special. You're special, but not that special. It's like, what do you mean by that? But yeah, Stubby, you have nothing to worry about. You got this. What'd I do? Okay, you're my favorite now because you rectified me. You called me out. You're like, how dare you do this? I have a suppressor for my shotgun. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, it's like, you know, it is going to be interesting because obviously, like, whenever I'm collabing with Jupiter and Marie, like, I'm not going to be cursing at all. Like, I'm going to be the most, incredibly, say so? Wholesome I can be? But on Friday, like, I'm just going to go off everyone's vibe. If everyone is vibing in one way, that's where I'm going to vibe. If everyone's trending towards one, that's where I'm going to go. You're my favorite pizza place. God, I love Shane Top. Sorry, Courtney's wife, should I say. Part of me expected all of us to hit it off super fast in the Discord, and then I remember, oh yeah, we're all socially awkward. Well, that's how collabs go. Like, you know, I'm not going to leak any of the contents, but I will talk about, like, you know, whenever you set it up, everyone's busy, myself included, right? Like, I may have a lot of time in the world in some cases, but you know, I got stuff I got to do. Like today, legitimately, I was spending it working on the schedule, trying to get collabs and stuff like that, and then also trying to just all the stuff that takes up time. But even if I'm just sitting there, like, I'm not going to force myself, right? And the same thing goes for them. But, I mean, the memories are made in the collab, or that's what I would say, right? The only thing you can say is that, and that's the max and minimum. Yeah, no, I won't even say that. Like, I'm also training myself, like, on this stream and the next few streams, I'm going to be, well, today, tomorrow, well, Discord Hangout is going to be, like, the ultimate test, because, boy, the stuff that got up on the Discord Hangout last time was insane. I feel bad for Spine. But, no, I'm going to be absolutely, like, because the thing is that, like, when you're collabing with someone, you're not just yourself appearing on their show or their stream or whatever. You're also representing, in a sense, their brand. So you have a responsibility to make sure that whatever they're trying to, and I know I'm talking business-wise, but, like, this is the reality of it. Like, they want their stream to be a certain way. And the last, like, like, especially, like, Marie and Jupiter, like, they don't curse at all, right? Like, if I heard Marie or Jupiter say fuck, I would cry because I would be like, this is insane. We're never going to hear this ever again. And also, what happened? You know, that, like, literally, like, did someone die? Like, that's kind of how severe the stakes would need to be in order for me to hear that, right? And from what they've said, like, they haven't cursed, like, at all. Like, they just say heck. And I'm like, man, I wish I was the same. I've never gotten in trouble for cursing, but it's, like, interesting, you know? As I pick the book that I want to read, it clears up. Such is life. Anywho. But he just cursed, chat, $1 in a jar. Yeah, no way. I would never. If I did that, I would never curse. And then the streams would just be boring because then I wouldn't curse at all. I'd have to be interesting, or I'd have to be funny without cursing, which is impossible. The only thing you can say is, yeah, but I mean, like, when you're collabing with someone, they're entrusting their community to you just as you're entrusting your community to them. So, like, it isn't just also, like chat, there's only so much I can do to maintain the sanctity of their streams and stuff. Like, if you don't have common sense, you're just gonna get banned, right? You're just gonna get timed out. Sorry. If you aren't able to figure it out or read the room, accept the consequence. And that's okay, it happens. But besides that, like, you know, I have an onus, a responsibility of sorts to make sure that the stuff that I'm doing or the stuff I'm saying or so on it's good for their brand, right? And when I say brand, it's not business. I mean, like, they're a type of person and they want to do a certain type of stuff. I should not step on their feet, you know, especially because, like, they're teaching me Japanese. Now, like, I want you guys to understand this, right? Like, I'm going to be studying off stream to, like, do my best to make sure that I don't show up and I'm just like, you know, the hungover freshman in college that's like, what do you mean we had to read before class? You know, like, I don't want to be that, right? I want to be attentive. I want to be alert. I want to be a sponge of information because I finally have someone who can teach me Japanese. And whether this is a one-off thing or whatever the case is, like, this is big, right? Because Marie and Jupiter are fluent in Japanese. Like, do you know how important that is to become fluent in any language? 99% of learning a language is speaking it. Like, having that opportunity is insane, which is one thing that I will never abuse. Like, the opportunity to get knowledge for free. Exactly. And also have a fun time. So it's just like a win-win for literally everybody. But, like, that's something to be conscientious of, right? And I'm not trying to be, you know, lecturing or anything like that, but I do want to say that if I can be transparent about stuff, I will. Because I think it's really interesting, the stuff that I get to do by virtue of you guys letting me, right? You know, there's obviously the element of, like, you know, like, oh, Raz vibes with me, but, you know, you guys allow me to do so much cool stuff, you know? He's going to become VTuber JP. Do you know what would be my dream collab? Would be getting onto Holostars with Yukoku Orobaru, my JP Kamiyoshi, and just talking with them. Like, that would be the, like, I would be fluent in Japanese. I would also be crazily big enough to actually get there, because, like, you know, they're not going to get anyone else. But I think there also is a ban on collaborations unless they're from... Anyway, details aside, like, that would be insane, right? Like, am I ever going to collab with Fauna? No, absolutely not. You know, like... And even if I did have the opportunity to interact with Sarah's Fauna, I wouldn't, because I don't want to break that illusion, right? She is an idea in my head. And if I find out that she's like, yeah, I pay taxes, like, you know, the illusion is ruined, right? Keep your Oshis afar. But Roboru, no, I feel like I would just have so much fun talking to him. Yeah, he's my JP Kamiyoshi. I thought this was going somewhere. I'm wrong. Okay, we're out in the boonies. Okay. Uh-oh, guys, I need to get bonked. I talked about Fauna again. Sag. Excuse me. Raz collab with the Fauna community. I would love to, there's a lot of people that are the name of her community are saplings. Like, there's a lot of people in the community that are just dope. Thank you. Also, ads are coming. If you need to go and go to the bathroom, maybe you're hungry, maybe you got something going on, do it now, and then in 3 minutes you'll be fine. You know, we'll be back doing our normal stuff. Yay, it's gone. But yeah, I mean, like, I love Sino. Who Sino? Is that short form or is that their thing? Never meet your heroes. They're just normal people and won't live up. Well, the reason why I don't want to, like, meet my heroes per se is because, like, I can't be a normal person around them, right? Because, like, Fauna has done a lot for me in terms of, you meant Sayu? Oh, like, you know, Fauna was the VTuber that got me into this entire thing. I wouldn't be a VTuber except for Fauna, right? Like, it isn't just the fact that she propane and propane accessories. It isn't just it isn't just that. It's also the fact that sorry. It She got me into this entire thing. We found one of the two things we need this stream. But she also opened my eyes to like Hololive and like the idea of idol culture. Like, I never understood why people cared about celebrities like Taylor Swift and stuff. And then I was like, oh, Hank Hill over here. That boy ain't right. Why add when you can just sub? Exactly. It's also September. So if you want to support your favorite streamers, it's 25% off and you get to support them the same. It's amazing. Yeah, this is not just me. You guys got this. I believe in you. But George 4 Guy. Yep, that's who it is. But we're also going to check out these to see if we can get a flat screen for the house, or for the base. But now we've got our propane tank. And now we just need to go and grab our Teve. It's perfect. But, like, I don't want to meet Fauna. Like, I would love to, for example, anonymously show up to, like, one of her meet and greets and just be like, hey, I want to let you know that you have been, you know, very valuable to me in X, Y, and Z way, and then I will never see her again. You know, like, just kind of let them know, like, hey, you had an influence on my life that, you know, was not minor, you know. I'm not trying to say that, like, she, you know, like, saved my life or anything like that, but I will say, like, she definitely, like, opened my eyes to VTubers and stuff. Because I remember when I saw the Guy concert that came out, and, you know, he revealed his eyes and all the girls went crazy, and I was like, why are women, like, getting so in the tizzy about this? And it's like, oh, now I get it. Also, free TV. Let's go. Augers. Just you wait until I commission Ash. But, yeah, like, everyone should have their hero, but some people are capable of meeting them. I don't think I am. I think I'm one of those guys that just needs to be away from afar. Like, I make sure my membership always goes through every month, but, like, you know, I don't really chat in her thing anymore. I used to be active. I'll be honest. I used to be active, but, you know, I've gotten way more busy over the years, I guess you could say. And I just like lurking. I like watching the VOD and stuff. Which, by the way, speaking of, whoever's watching the VOD, welcome in, because it took me an hour to get a freaking TV and a George Foreman, you know? But, yeah, it's really important to me, at least, like, I'm going back to the collab stuff, like, to just be yourself and hang out and have fun. Because that's why you got invited to it in the first place, is because someone liked you, right? Just because, like, oh, you know, you're chill. George 4 Guy. There you go. And, you know, just be yourself, right? Like, don't be over the board. Don't be loquacious. Don't be crazy. But the one thing I will say is that I don't know if, like, this is something unique in the VTuber community, but I'm able to switch from, you know, say-so to very hoity-toity, naughty-dotty, you know? And I feel like it's not very hard for me. it is actually pretty easy. You know, because like I said, I'm training for Wednesday. I'm making sure that, you know, I've been tactical. But then again, I'm always tactical with my cursing. I never really go overboard. Reading the ambient. Yeah, like, I know, like, I can walk into a room and I can immediately tell, like, what's going on, you know. Mainly because I've just studied body language and stuff like that for so long that, like, if I didn't, I would be clinically insane, you know. I think we go one more. Also, sorry for the ads. They're sucky-wucky. They're gross. But, yeah, like, I think, like, I will say one thing, though, Stevia, if you're still here. Don't expect, like, higher viewership or any, like, quid pro quo stuff out of it. That's how you get burned. One of the things that I see a lot on Twitter when it comes down to stuff like that is people will do collabs with, you know, bigger creators or whatever, and they'll be, like, disappointed that they don't, like, get a conversion. But the thing is that, like, at the end of the day, a collab is content. It's just, you know, if friendships come from it, cool. But, you know, ultimately at the end of the day, like, don't expect anything from it. Like, my first collab, like, in terms of quid pro quo stuff, like, this for that, sorry, I don't like using unnecessary big words, but there I am again. Like, you know, I didn't really see much from it, you know? And that's not a bad thing, that's fine. Have you heard about ADHD intuition? Nope, first time. But, okay, we got an empty bottle. So we're gonna put the television there. We're gonna put, actually, hold on. I'm gonna put it right there because I'm gonna put it right next to the food so that I can cook it really quick. Get up. The good news is that if we're out of propane, we can use this. Place. But in terms of, like, Project Zomboid, like, we're kind of living like kings right now. We've basically got everything we need to be cash money, more or less. I'm also trying to be as efficient as possible because this is probably going to be a 3 or 4 hour long stream just because I love this game. I really do love this game. So the last thing I want to do is waste my time on it. Because I only get so much time a week to play. So I don't want to waste it. But, yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, with everything, just have fun. You know, like, why do I stream? Like, you know, I'm not trying to preach or anything. But, like, the reason I stream is because it's so much fun. Right? Like, even when it's just me playing a game or just talking by myself, I just have so much fun. Right? And then whenever you guys are able to hang out and have fun, whether you're lurking, chatting, or whatever the case is, like, it makes it even better. Right? So there's a bunch of independent studies and experiences that suggest people with ADHD have super intuition. There's no official study, but it's kind of, okay, it's like a folklore type thing. Yeah, I believe it. Borrowed Trauma, Zomboid grinding goes crazy, and progression is fun. I remember my first time playing Borrowed Trauma. I played it with 2 of my friends, or 1 of my friends, actually. And I have never felt such intense and incredible mortal fear than playing Borrowed Trauma. Like, legitimately, like, when we first got attacked by a big thing that I have no idea what I was so, like, I genuinely was freaking out. I was like, like, I went into, like, fight or flight. Like, legit, not just like, oh, like, game, no, I mean, like, I felt like I was going to die and I needed to do everything in my power to save myself. Like, that's how bad it was, you know? Ah, here's Woodcraft. So, if you're curious, we're gonna watch Woodcraft. Oh, we can drag the VHS into the TV. And also, let's double check. We have carpentry at +3. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the TV. We're going to play it. All right. And now we're getting Woodcraft. Dinner is done. Easy fix country fried steak between 2 pieces of sourdough toasted with butter with gravy and cheese. Ooh, that's delicious. My favorite dinner to do whenever... What is it? What's the phrasing? My brain ain't working. Wait, hold on. Is it not giving me any more XP? Okay, I was gonna say, like, it should give me more. I should get to at least level 2 with this. If not, then we're going to have to grind out the last bit of XP so that we don't waste the next Life and Living one. But yeah, so if you missed the first week, like I'm in August 2nd, I'm like a month after. Right. There we go. Level 2. Now, what's funny is that we'll rewatch that later when we read the book. So now what we need to do is we got level 2 carpentry, which is really nice because that means that we can make wooden wall frames now, and we can make doors and stuff. Not the highest level, but we can do it. I do not mean this in a rude way, but are you not from the South? Country fried steak, yummy. For your description, I think the hull got broken in one hit, right? Yeah, it was rough. It was insane. Like, we got hit so hard, it was just intense. And we actually lived, but we fought so freaking hard and so intensely that I was ventilating in a sense, like, after, because I was just like, this is you know, like, this is insane, you know. So let's go ahead and read all of the books in here, just so that, well, actually, I don't really care about that. We will make cage traps, though. Oh, also, when we get down to the later stages, when we start running out of food, the big thing is going to be rotating our farming stuff for traps. So, you know, like, I think it's like carrots for rabbits and stuff, you know. I only ask because I've only heard the term country fried places that aren't the South. It's always chicken fried, even though technically there's a difference with gravy versus brown. I don't know the difference. I don't know. It turns to the side. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let me see here. But I will say I'm excited to see... Also, fun fact, if you have empty bottles and you leave them outside, they fill up with water. So, if you want to get all that, you can. Nice. Then it's just a normal... Imagine the boss. Yeah, you had me in the first half. It should fill up unless I'm kind of like a little bit scuffed here. Let's see here. Starting to kind of eat into a lot of my non-perishables, which I don't really care about. That's fine. Doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. The only thing that I care about having for long term is going to be these guys. All this stuff. Although I do need to not drink. Read the cooking book. But I think we only have cooking volume 1, right? Oh, wait, have I already read? Hold on, I'm so confused. Cooking, yeah, we haven't read level 1 yet. So we do need to fix that. Do I have cooking number 1? I have cooking volume 3. Not great. We also have carpentry volume 2, which I think we'll read, but yeah, we're having some issues, I guess. Where's the ammo? Ammunition. We'll put those in there. I think with 12 gauge. So we've got a lot of ammo. We're doing pretty good. We don't need to worry about it, but yeah, trapping, man, don't really care too much about that. Crowbar, sledgehammer, mag. We have a lot of weapons, surprisingly. So yeah, this is just like... Okay, got it. We're gonna put this over here because this is what we need for all the mechanics. And then I think these are tools, I'm not sure. But yeah, welcome to how you organize in Project Zomboid without a proper base. Let's see. Anyway, my time is ticking. Take care. Okie dokie, Liza. Thanks for coming by. You have a good one. I will see you either tomorrow, next day, or the day after that. Who knows? Did you cook it yourself? Also, sourdough. W, my favorite bread. Sourdough's pretty good. But yeah, also, you know, if you want to join the Discord, scroll down and you can join the Discord so that on Tuesday, you can join us on our Discord hangout, which probably will be about an hour. It's not going to be very long because I need to study for the Wednesday stream. Like, I'm being so completely sincere. Like, I'm taking this so seriously. I'm already in. Ooh. You know what? Hold on. I'm tabbing out. I'm tabbing out. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get the link for you guys. I do need to set that as a command. I really do. Let me get it real quick. There we go. This should work. Please let me know if it doesn't. If you're already in there, it should just redirect you back. But that should forgive the... I'm tabbing back in. That should allow you to join the Discord. If there are any issues, let me know. But yeah, you'll get notifications for streams. You'll get notifications for a lot of stuff, for any YouTube content. It's basically the Nexus, where if you want stuff, it's there. You're already in it. Let's go. I gotta shill, you know. I gotta shill. If I don't shill, then I'm not a shill, right? Okay, so we've got food, we've got that. We need books, and we need, well, I really need to upgrade my carpentry. So I need to read the book, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll read the carpentry book, and we'll go from there. Gonna be a little annoying, but it is what it is. Gonna keep going until about 2400. Well, 2300 is fine too. And then we'll just read in the morning. Yes, go to sleep. About 4 a.m. Yeah, so that's one of the benefits, but also some of the part of the detriments of being a wakeful sleeper is that you do sleep less, so you get more time to work and do stuff, but sometimes you'll just wake up and it'll be 4 a.m. and you're just like, you know, like, what the hell is going on? You know. So we're at the part of Project Zomboid where days are going to become minutes in a sense, because we're going to be doing 1 or 2 things a day and then we sleep. So it's going to start becoming the case where we'll need to start branching out and looting houses and other things like that to maintain our calorie intake, because we're going to lose our you know, the supply, or the surplus of goods that we have. We need to make sure that we're not only just being conscientious of that, but we're also making sure that we don't go over it. So, like, for example, in here, if I look in my perishable or non-perishables, right, like, I do have a lot of good stuff in there, but I don't want this to ever get below a certain point. And I should be dipping into here, but I don't have the cooking book, so I don't really want to waste that either. But it looks like we're a hungry boy. So let me go ahead and eat another thing of chips. And also some chocolate. That'll help us out with our mood buff. Yeah, we'll eat that. We'll be fine. All right. We got some empty bottles. How are we doing with water? We got 1 bottle of water. So as time goes on, we're going to have to be more conscientious of water as well until we get basically a system going in. I forgot to mention air-fried French fries. Ooh, yeah, French fries are good. But yeah, I'm really excited. I know that Project Zomboid is not exactly the most like mentally stimulating game in the world or anything like that, but it is one of my favorites. I'd have to say, in terms of favorite games of all time, it's up there. Especially because of the fact that it allows you to do so many cool things that you otherwise really wouldn't bother with in games. Like, I get excited to do farming. Right? Normally, whenever there's farming in a game, I'm like, this sucks. This is horrible. I want to die. Like, this is horrible. But here I am, and it's like, no, it's great. You know? Headphones, radio receivers, tarp. A tarpaulin, as they say. Annotated map. Have I read these? I don't know. When you read an annotated map, it has a chance to spawn a survivor home. So, really, whenever we see these, we want to read them, because it will allow us to spawn more cool stuff in the new zones. Let's go ahead and see how we're doing on gas, which, by the way, we have 9 gas cans full of stuff. And maybe we'll need to open up and repair our, or rather, refuel our gas tank. How are we doing on fuel? 19%. Okay, we need to refill it. And then what we'll do is we'll go into town and see if we can start looting. There is, I believe, a high school that we can hit and loot some stuff, because we need cooking volume 1. That's going to be the big one. Cooking volume 1. And that's about it. I think we have more or less everything else. And then just cooking in general. So, go ahead and add some gasoline. And obviously, if we can find another generator, we should do that. But right now, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just drop it by thing, because it is technically full. So let's go and take the less quality truck and head over. I think the school, yeah, it's right there. So out the thing, go down, it's on the right. Okay. Got it. So this is definitely going to be one of those days where we're going to be doing some fighting. So that's going to be exciting. It's going to be definitely different from what we've been used to for this episode. Whatever. I'm just going to say episode. You guys know what I mean. but I neglected to say this, and it's my fault, but Marie was like, hey, yeah, in preparation for the stream, if you want to, you know, check out this resource and, like, use it as a way to kind of prep yourself. And I'm like, yes, amazing. So not only are they going to teach me, I almost said Spanish, teach me Japanese, but they're also giving me resources to succeed so that no matter what, like, I have a fighting chance to learn. So I'm just like, you know, like, I wish that there was a word or an action or something like that that I could do or say that would perfectly encapsulate exactly what I'm thinking and what I have in my brain, but it doesn't exist. So I'm just going to do my best to make sure that no matter what, you know, the last thing I want them to think of me as is ungrateful. Like, that would be brutal. That would really suck. Just like getting bit by this little guy. Although I gotta say, you know, looping all the way back to cursing. Like, whenever you're someone who curses a lot, the main reason you curse is not because you like cursing. It's just that cursing really makes it easier to say a lot of things very quickly. Like, you don't really have to worry. Like, you can say a lot of stuff in short sentences because you can use the curse words as those, like, verbs and adverbs, adjectives and all that. So it's like finding alternatives to it. Like, for me, for example, like, I normally will just say, like, silly, for example, right? Whereas in a lot of other cases, I can't just say silly because it doesn't make sense. So it's like, you know, how do you do it? And I've you know, normally, like, my normal copium has been, and it's what I've done professionally, it's just like, I will just speak very professionally, right? And I won't, you know, say anything except, like, very professional language. But, like, is that gonna fly on a stream? Like, no, it's not, right? I'll say stupid. Yeah, I mean, like, even stupid is too much, because, like, you know, well, it's not too much, but it's like, you know, like, that's kind of the maximum, you know? I don't need beta blockers just yet. This is the school. Yeah, there we go. So, hey, bud, come on over. Come on over. All right. How are we doing on the quality of the katana? That's halfway. We're fine. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had a word that I could use that would substitute for the F word, like, I would be golden. Because the F word is the most versatile word in the English lexicon. Like, legitimately, like, nothing tops it. Also, Mega, we want this. Water dispensers are OP. Brick, flip. Well, here's the thing. Like, saying, like, those words, they sound silly, right? They sound immature to me, right? Like, if I say, like, oh, that's silly, like, you know, that, it works. But if I'm like, what the freak? Like, it's very clearly that you're censoring the word F, right? So I've been searching for a word that allows me to censor it, but not sound like it. What the Sigma? And I haven't succeeded yet. I will. I have the tenacity of a guy in love with someone he shouldn't be. You know, like, I have that. What the? Oh God. But that's gruesome, right? Ah, some degrees. I should take these. So a doctor degree certificate? Oh, that'd be cool. Surgeon degree? Let's go. No one will know the difference. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, I haven't come up with a word that has the same power and effect as the F word when it's censored. Like, frick just sounds like stupid. And also, like, if you say frick, like, you have a very high chance of accidentally saying the F word as well. You know? That way, if someone was like, what are you, 5? It's like, yeah, but it's like, you know, there is a way to be wholesome, but also say words that have that type of meaning, right? Like, silly, like, the reason I say silly primarily is because it's a way to censor another word. Heavy load. Okay. About 5 p.m. Jeez, already. That's actually annoying. Too heavy. All right, all right. But like it's a delicate balance because when you're thinking about it, like my normal go-to is like I will just be exceedingly professional, you know, very declaratory but very calm and demeanor. But like on stream, like you can't just be like that, right? It doesn't flow. It sounds odd. It feels forced, and that's because it is, right? But generally speaking, you can get away with it when you're in professional world because like that's what everyone does. But like I'm not showing up to an interview, right, or a meeting, right? I'm showing up to hang out with friends. Like that's how I look at it. There's ways to be wholesome and then hit them over the head when you're a grown adult to deal with it outside of working outside. Well, yeah, I mean, like, you're going to treat other people, like, depending on, like, what the situation is, right? Like, you're not going to teach or treat someone the exact same situation in one circumstance as the other. But, like, what I'm trying to say here is that, like, when you're a streamer that's trying to, well, in my case, like, I'm going to be collabing with people that are very say-so, very wholesome, very pure, very innocent people, you know, good people, right? Like, I do not want to be a negative influence, right? So the thing is that I can't change myself, but I can change my words, right? I can change the way I speak, so on and so forth. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I treat everyone neutrally until things happen. I generally, my general consensus is I treat people very kindly, very, you know, like, welcoming. Because I've learned that the more welcoming you are, especially to strangers, the more willing they are to kind of be willing to listen to you or, you know, so on and so forth. And that's something that you can't really buy, right? And I don't like, and the thing is that it's not just like a strategy that I use that has tangible results, but that legitimately is how I am. Like, that's how I act. Like, it isn't like a farce. It's legit. I just like being welcoming. I like people. You know, that doesn't mean I'm going to like them after I talk to them and when they open their mouth, but it does mean that I'm going to treat everyone with the highest amount of respect and so on I can, right? Like, for example, the CEO and janitor get the same good morning handshake. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't treat anyone different based upon your education, societal level, whatever the case is. Like, I don't care about that. Never have, never will. I treat you the exact same way. It's actually kind of interesting because people will be like, why do you do that? I'm like, because it's how I am, you know. That scared the hell out of me. 45 ACP, 45 double stack. Let's go. Power. Good boy. Set alarm. Nice. Gloves. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I don't look at people based upon their title, stature, so on. I look at them as you are you. That's it. And it's actually kind of interesting because I've met some people that are in like quote unquote positions of power and I treat them just like I do everyone else and they're surprised. Because like normally whenever like, especially rich people, like whenever they meet people, like people tend to like kind of kiss up to them and stuff. But I just like, I walk in and I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you doing, Terry? You know? And they're like, oh, how are you doing, Raz? You know, that's just how I am. And apparently, I mean, they've told me, they're like, yeah, it's refreshing. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you treat everyone the same. I treat you off the merit of your actions and the content of your character. No less, no more. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your race, religion, creed is. Long as you're dope, don't care. You know, that's how it should be. You know, it's weird whenever I see a suit, people start calling me sir, they need to stop. Yeah, I hate it. I, like, even without a suit, people call me sir, and I'm like, dude, like, I understand, but, like, please. I want to be young. You know, don't call me sir. You know, like, oh, God. You know. I'll take Carpentry Volume 5. I don't know if I have that yet. Same thing with that. Me who does it out of kindness. My brain, yeah. I think what's the reason why it's been so successful for me is because I'm being genuine. I'm not faking it. I'm not doing these things for an ulterior motive. I'm not doing it for this or that, the other. I'm doing it because I want to. That's it. No more, no less. I mean, I do the same thing where, you know, I call even like, you know, even if you're way younger than me, I still call you sir or ma'am or whatever your pronoun is. If I'm bad with, because I'm horrible with pronouns, I'll just call you by your name so I don't mess it up. But even still, I screw it up. So it's just, it's a catch-22, at least for me. Dry chickpeas. These are really high calorie items. Random person seeing a wild raz. Hey, you dropped this. I mean, if someone, like, I don't know. I've been to New York. Like, people talk like that. Like, that's not, like, and they don't mean it, like, negatively. It's just, like, that's just how they talk. Like, people will legitimately just say the wildest things to you. And, like, they don't mean any negative malice whatsoever. It's just, like, that's how they talk, you know? And, like, sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's not. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is that, like, you know, if they're like, hey, bozo, your shoes are untied, and they call me a slur, it's like, oh, damn, I didn't know my shoes were untied, thank you, you know? I don't take any offense to it. What is this? Ever hear an Australian talk? Oh, yeah. I have Australian friends. Like, I know for sure. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know. Almost nighttime, but we'll be fine. I wonder if one of these cars is like... Oh, this is the Gigamart. We need to hit this. Come on. Darn. I was hoping that it would have gas. That would be cool. I was in Boston for a while. I love how pointlessly aggressive. Yeah, like, New Yorkers are, like, they're very angry to you. Like, they're very, like, hey, bozo, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm walking it. You know, like, Boston typically. But, like, they're genuinely nice people, right? They'll help you change your tire, but they're going to call you an idiot the entire time. Like, that's kind of what it's like to, like, hang out with Northerners. And that's fine. You know, that's cool, right? Kind of used to that, to be honest. But, you know... It's all based upon where you are. Someone asked me in game, the guy's being mean, can you say something? And I looked over and I listened. I'm like, oh no, homie, that guy. Yeah, like I've said this before, but there's one word that I hate using and I hate hearing, and it's the C word. It's the 4-letter C word. I hate that word. Ah. And got it in curse. Like, I hate that word very much so. But like, for Australians, it's just a Tuesday. You know, that's just how they talk. You know? It is what it is. Right? And, like, I just deal with it, right? Because I'm not entitled to have people, you know, acquiesce to my desires just because of how I feel. But, like, obviously in a perfect world, like, I don't like that word. I never liked saying it. I never liked hearing it. And, like, I've used it probably 2 or 3 times in the past. Well... That's a lie. I've said it on occasion, but only when I'm like I punch a hole in a wall angry. Like, that's kind of how bad it is. But otherwise, no, I hate hearing it or saying it. It used to be so often here in the States now, though the term's in fashion. Yeah, the term was in fashion. Oh, I was like, why am I? You have a pipe in you. Oh, there's 3 apparently. Pologna. Metal bar. I mean, I've seen the C word, at least for my sake. It has gone down in usage. It used to be more popular. But then again, like, language, or rather American English, the culture around it has been changing so much that, like, you know, you'll get left behind if you aren't paying attention. Yet to see whether that's a good thing, but, you know, it is what it is. But there's words I can't use anymore. We used to play this, smear the thing, and now I'm the bad guy for a while, and I don't even know what the word meant. Smear the ... I don't know what that means. Oh, here's all the darn VHS. Nice. Almost midnight. 47. Okay, let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff in the back. Because we've got 104. Okay, we've got enough. Starts with a Q. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the world is moving very quickly, and you will get left behind if you aren't paying attention. Which isn't a bad thing, it's how it goes, right? Like, the way the world was a year ago is different from how it is now. I'm not trying to pass any judgment on that, I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, right? No, I know what you mean. Try okay. I'm not someone who is unable to figure it out. The cue is all I needed. But oh my god, I don't think we'll have an issue with food. I was just thinking, man, it's gonna be a problem if we don't have food for a while. I think we're gonna be okay. Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna go to sleep. Not now, but in a minute. This entire thing is just food. This is insane. I got a friend. Fine. Now, for those of you who are like, oh my god, why are there so few zombies? I've killed 1,000 of them. I just had to speak, didn't I? Damn it. Ah, cripes. I need to not kill them out here. Oh, pumpernickel. Yeah, if it takes more than 2 syllables to say, I don't really like say. Oh. Okay, time for axe. Axe, my beloved. Nice. There's a lot of loot here. Oh, there's a pilot. All right. Air Force helmet, meh. First aid kit, meh. We will take the medical coat, though. Just for tailoring. Bandage as well. Sorry, let me re-chat here, because I think we're going to deal with a lot. Like I said in the Discord call, I grew up in OG Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, and those are, yeah. CS used to be much more toxic, and it was so much. It was pretty well, yeah, I mean, CS was fun, though. 99% of the time, you didn't even need to talk to your people, and it was fine. Nowadays, CS sucks. I mean, I stopped playing CSGO, or rather CS, like 4 or 5 years ago. I was just like, I'm tired of this. Ooh, machete. It's a rare spawn. Nice. I finally feel the pain of being a viewer. I have 3 streams up on 3 different devices. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing. For me, like, I have 3 monitors, so it's not too bad, but I typically have 1 or 2 that I'm, like, actively watching, and then, you know, I just kind of try to put my +1 when I can, you know. If my computer wasn't left behind, my CS2, I would still be playing. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. The Zambi. There it is. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have a window. Whew. Okay, so let's just wait. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, my computer is basically... I mean, I have a 4090, so that kind of is all you need to know. Playing 5 Nights at Freddy's with streams? Yeah, really. I mean, like... There are definitely streamers that are main screen streamers, but... You know, I feel like unless they're doing something very specific, most of the time you can have them in the second... on your second monitor. Like, I'm trying to become a good second monitor streamer, you know? And then I can focus on trying to be a main monitor streamer, you know? Let's see. How are we doing on time and everything? Pretty okay, actually. Let's just... yeah, I mean, I'm going to clean this out when we head back. So, you might as well start doing that. I'm just going to wait an hour just because of the fact that, like, I don't mess around with nighttime in Project Zomboid. I am not the type of person that will get caught out in the middle of the night, and if I am, I will not die in it. But, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's see how this Gigamart is. I'm hoping that it'll have a lot of food and the things that we need. Primarily food. Non-perishables, preferably. But I know for a fact that these are all going to be rotten, which is going to be nice for compost, but I don't even think we can make compost bins yet. Well, actually we can, so I should be getting on that. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I wish it was multiplayer. I never liked the games, but I did like the music. The music that they had for it is baller, honestly. Rotten food. It's so unfortunate. All of this is basically all done, but that's okay. Oh wow. Okay, we've got farming. Trowel. Nice. Whoa, this is insane. Some fruit jam. I know, we'll eat that. Also, there's zombies in here, apparently. Stebio do a Five Nights at Freddy's stream, play them all. Oh, there's a neighborhood friend there. We'll leave him be. Meat cleaver, roasting pan, BB gun. BB guns suck. You ever play Project Zomboid and you see a BB gun? The only use you'll have for that is shooting yourself. That's about it. This Gigamart is dope. Dry ramen noodles, kidney beans, chickpeas. This is gonna be great because when we start making, like, when we start cooking stuff, it's gonna allow us to have. Oh my god! It's gonna allow us to have a lot of good stuff. Water filter? No way. Amazing. Whoa! 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 Oh. Hey, Latuga, how's it going? You scared the hell out of me. Thank you for the 200 biddies. How are you doing, Latuga? Yummy expired food. You know it. Only the best at Razco. What up? Just coming in, dropping 200, not saying anything. You know, you guys got to be careful, okay? And now, I got to say, you know, times have been tough. I've been stressed out. I've been worried. I've been concerned. And I don't know if we'll be able to hit the bits goal. Latuga has done such a wonderful job getting us 200 points closer, but I don't know if we're gonna reach the bits goal. You know, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Like, how am I gonna eat? Actually, you know what's funny is that my dinner is right to my left, and I made spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread, by the way. Rye's like, shut up. It's like, hey, gotta play the game. You know, just do stupid stuff. But yeah, welcome in, Lutuk. How are you doing? We are discovering that we have basically everything we need for long-term survivability, and the only thing I have to make sure is not kill myself. And we got a watering can too, which is really big. So for those who don't know, one of the biggest things when it comes down to, I heard it. When it comes down to long-term survival is food and water. Everything else is fine. Ooh, and all pissed. Right, hello. Great way to start the day. Exactly. But yeah, Guten Morgen, as they say in Germany, probably. I don't know, I've never been. I'd like to go, though. Germany's a beautiful country. It's not uwu. Oh, just woke up. Ah! I have a brain. It's somewhere in here. Who knows? Okay, so let's put that in there. Kind of empty us out. Rice in there. We got rice. Let's go. So I know where we start cooking, like all the rice and beans, like you saw how there was like 3,000 calories. We're going to start taking that and kind of putting it into dishes. And when we do, what that will allow us to do is it will give us a great flexibility with cooking. So we'll be perfectly. So like legitimately the late stage Project Zomboid is you don't see a single zombie and you're literally just cooking and you're just researching and you're just pushing goals. Which for some people can get really boring. For me, nope, it's fun. Canned stuff. Don't really care for it, to be honest with you. I shot. Ooh, thank you for the head pat. And also, thank you for giving Ride the head pat. Take the lug wrench. Flour, we can use that for stuff, but I'm not gonna take it. So it's like it's a Gigamart. I'll come back for it. It's not like it's gonna expire. You know, we don't have to worry about that. Nice. Seeing my community everywhere is crazy. Yeah, it's nice that like there are a lot of like overlap with streams and stuff. Like it is really like it's really cool because like you would think that like there wouldn't be overlap, but there is. And I don't know why or how. It's just like it is what it is, you know? Which is insane. And then you just have like Latuga coming in here with the steel chair and just like, here, 200 bits. And it's like, whoa. It's like, ah. Oh, look at this. We are absolutely loaded. Beautiful. Absolute. I mean, we're spoiled right now. Oh my god, look how much rice we have. So we need to start getting cooking up like ASAP, basically. 'Cause if we don't, then we're gonna waste away all this really good stuff. Holy moly. Now, granted, we're not eating the most healthy stuff, but once we actually get the good stuff going, this will be great. One of us. One of us. Dinner bone is over in Carl's right now. Nice. I don't know what that means. Is that a person? Is that a phrase? Are you about to show up on my door? It was kind of fun to watch a chair attack you. A lot of cheese, lard. Funny as lard doesn't expire, so... Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Hello! I don't know what happened. Hello! Hi, Yuzu! We were just talking about how wonderful you are. Well, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'm Raz. Wait, Stebio, wait, were you also in Yuzu's chat as well? Because all I see is Raider. Yeah, that was a little bit of a jump scare. Welcome in, we're playing Project Zomboid. Whoa, hey, thank you, Jay Gelbar? Thank you, Jay Gelbar, for the follow. I appreciate you. I might have been naughty, you cheating on me, but welcome in, Yuzu. Thank you for coming in. I'm Raz. I stream basically every day except Tuesday, Thursday, and also... I don't know if Yuzu's told you, okay? Maybe Yuzu has been masterminding you guys the entire time, but on Friday, we have a very interesting thing going on, hosted by yours truly, Stebio1884, a Lockdown Protocol collab. So if you love Yuzu, which I know you guys do, obviously, you're going to want to be there on Friday at, I believe it's 6:30 Central Standard Time. Hey, Hood, stop it. Hood, stop it.
Dark_48
Stop
has
it.
gifted a sub to
Stop it.
Yuzu
Okay.
Yumi.
We need to have an intervention. Okay. Hood, stop it. What the hell? Why am I the worst person who can't pronounce her name? Okay, because here's the thing, right? Like, I'm used to looking at emails where, like, I have to, like, kind of parse, like, for example, like, Gelbar's would be Gelbar J. Wait. I can't read chat if you do this. This is, okay, you know what? I'm gonna drive my car. But anyway, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Dark Hood. Thank you for gifting it to Yuzu. Well deserved, I must say. Latuga, you're cut off. You already donated 500 bits. Okay, stop it. But also, let's go. But yeah, collab stream. We're being attacked. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. But welcome in, everyone. We're having a lot of fun playing Project Zomboid. We're on day, like, 1 month or something. I've killed 1,000-something zombies, and we are currently taking all of our food stuff back to the base. And we are going to make this gas station a gas home. No. Don't bring any attention to the hype train, okay? There's no hype train. It doesn't exist, okay? We're fine. But also, thank you for the raid. I was extremely scared because I don't know if it was loud for you guys. Hopefully it wasn't. But it absolutely fried my butter, as they say. I don't know. I'm on a say-so arc. I'm trying to train myself to be say-so and wholesome. I'll never be an idol. But, like, maybe, like, you know, like, I could be a part-time, wholesome, part-time say-so, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Names are hard. It's okay. Yeah, I was gonna like legitimately the only reason I got that right is because like I got Gelbar right. Like if I didn't get Gelbar right, I'd be screwed. I'd be like a Gajelbar. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. This is gonna be a chill stream. So if you're like, you know what, I want to relax, here's the place. But also, if you need to raid and run, if you need to go do whatever, please feel free, Yuzu. I don't want to keep you. But I do also want to freely advertise. Got a shill. Who shills the shill? That's right, the shill. Want to shill out that Friday we're doing a Lockdown Protocol collab, which if you're like, what that? It's Among Us, but 3D, and it's amazing because it's going to be our first, like, voice chat interaction and playing games with each other, and we're going to figure out whether or not we're going to betray each other or become great friends. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. So don't you dare miss it. And also, you know what? You know what? I'm going to show you guys how great of a streamer I am because I'm going to show you the calendar, the schedule. Ha! Calendar jump scare. Blah, blah, blah. So ignore all the other stuff. Friday, 6:30 p.m. CDT. If you don't, that's Central Standard Time. You can convert it. Or you can look at my schedule, which I've yet to update. That's my bad. But we got a lot of stuff going on. But Friday, we're going to be great. Okay? And then Sun coming in with a steel chair to help me shill. Sorry for the I'm tabbing back in. But yeah, did you know it's September? So you know what you should do for those of you who rated in? It's 25% off to get a sub. So you know what you should do? You should go back to Yuzu's page, gift a sub. Or sub to her channel. That's what I would do. Am I taking it too far with the shill bit? Stebio? I mean, it's Stebio, right? Am I wrong? Have I been mispronouncing it the entire time? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like I said, Yuzu, if you need to raid and run, feel free. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in. Make yourself welcome. Do whatever you need to do. This is a place to have fun and do cool stuff. So if I can do that, that's going to be great. If only one has the financial ability. Here's the thing. What is the difference between money and time? Nothing. It's the same thing. You gifting a sub, gifting a bit, whatever, is as valuable as just being here and hanging out. This is a free stream. You can do whatever you want. Now, I will say, for those of you who are here, just to reiterate, you know, all the money that goes to this channel will never go to me. I will never buy a Snickers bar with the money that comes from Twitch. All the money from Twitch goes to Twitch. It will go towards my own model, because this one is actually a free model. So if you want to be my brother, you can join me. Streaming, a little bit difficult, a little bit more difficult than becoming my brother, because all you have to do is download the model. I'm sorry, become my brother. If you're buying a sub and not paying your bills, what do you do? Yeah, anyway, sorry. I'm a little bit, you know, it's been a long time since I've gotten a raid, so like my heart is doki doki right now, okay? Oh God, Son, stop it, stop it, stop it. We're gonna scare everyone away. But yeah, welcome in, make you guys welcome, because you guys are awesome. Let me show you guys the base. Let me show you guys off, you know, let me show you my collection. We have propane and propane accessories. We have an icebox with steak, chicken, eggs, fruit muffins. We've got peanut pillets. We've got radishes. We got sausage. We've got it all. We got a TV, and it's got a VHS in it. If you don't know what a VHS is, we also have a George. Well, no, that's a George Foreman. This is also a George Foreman, but it's food. I mean, I can. No, stop, Hood, stop. If you want to gift a sub, gift it to Yuzu. You have to gift it to Yuzu. Well, thank you, Galbar, for the follow. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Take care. Get some rest. I know it's Sunday for most of us, so if you gotta go, you gotta go. You know. You already did. Excellent. Excellent. Good. I was able to bait you guys. You guys were listening to me talking. Sub train ended, but also thank you for a level 1 hype train with 1 gifted sub and a 300 bit. You got insane. Honestly insane. Got him. Anyway, now we're no.
Forget zombies.
What did I just say?
There's chairs that can attack US.
What did I just say, Lutuga? You're cut off. And any more you want to donate needs to go to Yuzu. Handshake? Handshake? You've given too much. You're cut off for today, okay? Now, you're cut off from my stream, but you're not cut off from Yuzu's, okay? Let's be real here, okay? Yeah, you can, anything you want to do on my stream, there is a bit, or a channel point equivalent, okay? Okay, all right, we understand each other. I know him IRL, no, he's good, he's fine. We're messing around. This is what I love about streaming, where we can just banter and have fun, You know, this is the place where you want to hang out. But also, I missed a lot of people coming in. So let me tab out and welcome everyone in individually, because I'm one of those weirdos. I want you to make sure that you're not just some number. You're a person to me. Let's see. I got to scroll up a lot. You guys are insane. Yuzu raid. Also, I love the raid message. Your emotes are beautiful. I don't know if Yuzu is here, but if she is, it definitely is amazing. Jump scare. Exactly. Yeah. First try. I love how it immediately gifted a gift sub to Yuzu right off the bat. Oh my god. The train. Oh my god. It's insane. But welcome in Gelbar. Welcome in Hood. Welcome in Ghost Kingdom. Welcome in Stevia. Welcome in Yuzu. Welcome in Gelbar. Obviously, Gelbar just headed out, but you know, might as well. Welcome in everyone. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Let's get back into the game, because we're here for the game, right? Also, if you're seeing like things like jitter and stuff, it's because I'm tapping back in. I'm so slow. No, you're not. Nuh-uh. Not at all. You know, I messed up, I'm trying to remember what it was. Hey, whoa.
Green
No
Richard
way.
Just subscribed.
No. What did I just say, Stebia? Or not Stebia. I'm so sorry. I saw your name, but it was green. Latuga, stop it. Okay, you've gifted bits this stream. By the way, where? Hold on. You've gifted bits this stream. You've gifted subs, I believe. Oh my god, I'm a bad streamer. You stop it. Okay? Any and all monetary compensation you want to forward to me must go to Yuzu. Handshake? Handshake? Okay. Also, thank you for the sub. I want to say, but you're cut off. Cut off. You're done. They're under my employ, but I know I'm trying to do my best here. I'm trying. But yeah, also thank you. I appreciate the patronage, but at the same time, like, you've already scratched my back so much my back is bleeding. Okay, you need to make sure Yuzu is taken care of. All right, I'm just trying to say. Like I said, who shills the shill? You didn't say I couldn't sub the. I know you're being legal about it, but like, yeah, put her there, partner. You know, handshake, Latuga, handshake. All right, all right. Anything further you want to do, it has to be on Yuzu's channel. Okay, promise. Just for the stream. Just for the stream. If you're like, I want to gift a sub. I want to, blah, blah, blah. Do it to Yuzu. That's the least you could do. Also, thank you. By the way, wait, have you been giving bits without being subscribed the entire time? Wait, are you even following? Hold on. I think you have, yeah. Oh, you haven't. Okay. I would have laughed so hard if you've subscribed to the channel, gifted bits, but you haven't followed the channel. Oh, that would be so silly. That would be so funny. You drew your emotes themselves. Oh my god. I actually was lurking a little bit in your art stream because I think you were doing an art stream, right? Also, forgive my manners. How was your stream? Hopefully you had a good one. I actually was lurking a little bit into yours and I saw you doing art and I'm like, oh my god, you're so talented. I could never do this. It's like, ah.
Dan Creep.
Nah, you TTS 1-bit minimum. Just letting you know. Thank you, Santai, for the 1-bit. I appreciate you. Yes, I was doing an art stream. Yeah, I love your. I wasn't able to stay there for very long, but I was there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Like, it always, like, something that's so beautiful about art is that I can't do it, but I know how to appreciate it. Stella's the only one I didn't draw, though. Tisk. What am I doing? I forgot. I'm so excited and just so happy to be here. I'm like a golden retriever. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just happy. My tail's wagging. You know, everyone's happy. I'm happy, I think. But let's see here. Let me actually play the game. That's why we're here, right? We're not here for me. We're here for the game. It's like, shut up, Raz. You don't need to say anything, right? I do love, though, that, like, you know, whenever someone donates too much to the channel in one day, I'm like, you're cut off. You're done. Like, you're done. Do you take comms for emotes, Yuzu? That's a good point. That is a good question. For anyone that may need comp, like, hey, feel free to show. I do not mind in the slightest. Yeah, Raz, shut up. You cut me off a lot. Yeah, that's me.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Why would you say that to me? I'm cute. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I get the cute tax. I think I pass for could be could be cute. Maybe. You do, but I haven't made any official pricing yet. Ooh. He looks so sad. Well, you just tell me to... You said a no-no word. You said the F word. No, I'm kidding. So, Yuzu, if you're like, oh, why isn't he cursing at all? I'm on a say-so arc. I can't be an idol, but I'm trying to be a say-so wholesome streamer. It's going pretty well, actually. Not gonna lie. It's been doing pretty good. Guys, we've taken over the stream. Oh, no. Feel free. As long as the stream is going good and as long as we're on topic, I'm happy. No more gifts this stream. Yeah. Calm down, right? I as always appreciate each and every single cent that everyone contributes to the stream. But at the same time, you know, like, I want to make sure you guys are okay. I don't want you to, like, by kind of like saying like, no, let's stop here. I'm helping you make sure that you never regret a single dollar that you donate, whether it's to this channel or somewhere else. I want to make sure that every single time is a good time, you know? That's all. I'm the most average looking man in the world. I could look like Agent 47. No one remembers me. Gray Man theory being proved yet again. Okay, so we're just doing some min-maxing, or some inventory management, moving all this gear and stuff. Yeah, also, I gotta say with the ads, I don't get any money from it. I don't make anything from ads. So, if you are watching the ads, first, thank you. Secondly, pop a video up. Go get something to drink. Go get something to eat. Something like that. Or just chill out. Have some fun. This is gonna be a pretty long stream because I love Project Zomboid. So, we're gonna be here for...
You need to shut the fuck up!
That's what you want me to do, huh? You want me to cry. Weirdo. Watch like a zombie came out of the blue and just bit me in the ass. That would suck. Or you could sub. No, Hood, stop. I hate that my who shills the shill bit has now translated to you guys. Like whenever like there's a raid, like Sun was like, hey, did you know that if you don't like ads, you could sub? Like how to chase away raiders in one easy step. Like, hey, you got a loose coin purse? Well, your announcement just told me to spend money. Spend it on Yuzu. Not on me. Not on me. Yuzu is the reason we're having so much fun right now, okay? So we should thank Yuzu appropriately. Spend money, eating is for the weak. Dark no. Sheena, I want more. More! Stop. I do love that though. Like you guys have such a good relationship that like you're like, oh no, I know what he's gonna do. This is not good. This is bad. I'm scared. It's like, you know what? That's true.
Oops, my finger slipped.
Why are you disrespecting me in my own stream? Thank you for the 1 bit, by the way. I appreciate you. But why? Of all the things you could have done, I told you. Give it to Yuzu. Yuzu's just like, what do I do? Like, what do I do in this situation? This is so odd. If you've never been in this situation before, you're like, what do I do? How do I get out of this? like if Yuzu is still here, she's just like, uh-oh. Oh my god. Stevia just threatened to come to my house and eat my fingers. My shivers have been tempered. I will calm down. Lol, I haven't. Yeah, it's like, you know, like, by the way, hold on. This is gonna be a great bit, by the way. You're gonna like this. I promise. You know, if you scroll down right now, you'll notice that I'm very far away from my goal. We just need a few more bits to get to that goal. Okay, so what you should do to help us get to that goal is donate to Yuzu. Because wait, what number is that toggle? If you donate to Yuzu, everything will be good.
You're ugly. You're disgusting.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna kill
Anyway,
you.
sorry.
Give me $200.
Say So Idol. We're back on Say So Idol. You're over 22k. Oh god. In the arms of the angel far away. Wait, what am I eating? I'm smoking a ciggy. So much for being said. You walk into my house. You call me gay. And you expect me to take that? No. That's the only thing. Like, legitimately, that's the only thing I could respond to that. But hey, that's the first. I've broken once. I'm training. I'm not perfect. I'm training right now. Okay, that's what's going. Oh, that's the. I was like, what's that hum? Oh, it's my my generator. That almost seemed like. That's fine. You can keep doing that. What if I did like I saw Marie Edmonds, by the way. She did sorry, I'm so wrong. Jupiter Dream did a redeem where at 100K, like she would do like a merch item for you. How cool would it be if I did like 100,000 raspberries would be like, I would do like a personalized like thing and send it to you. My poor throat. My poor throat. Also, whoa, ads be upon you. Let me take a drink. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Sorry, I got a little bit. Oh, hi, Lord Byron. My kitty is nibbling at my knee.
Is this how this works?
Brothers die. Yeah, that's how it works. Are you okay with Yeah, that's actually a good question. Like, how do you run your stream, Yuzu? I haven't had the opportunity to really like hang out and vibe. I believe I've raided you at least once or twice before, but I had to raid and run, which is my fault. But like the reason why I'm doing the Say So challenge, I guess you could say, is because I have a collab on Tuesday with Marie Edmonds and Jupiter Dream, and they're basically like, think of like Say So wholesome idols. Like that's kind of what they are. Like they don't even say like heck. So I'm training myself to make sure that I don't do anything silly, you know? Oh yeah, I'm fine with it. I sometimes curse too. Yeah, so as long as we read the room, we're good, you know? Putting Yuzu on the spot there. Sorry, Yuzu. I bet this must be a very, very different raid from what you're used to, but I gotta say, I appreciate you being a great sport about it. You know, everyone's having fun, I'm having fun, so I appreciate you. Pretty sure in one of our raids, she was upset with the Souls game and said some curses. Beautiful. That's content right there. I curse pretty bad, but I'm working on not doing it so much now that I'm a creator. I think using the word silly is overpowered. Like, legitimately, like saying silly, chef's kiss. Works really well. Did I have fuel in this? I want to take another car just because it's faster. One guy. Hey.
Hi. Can I get a 10-piece MC nugget with a
What
large
else?
Baja Blast, a side order of curly fries, some finger orange dipping sauces, and a frosty?
What else? Does that complete your order? Sir? Sir? Does that complete your order? God, I don't get paid enough for this. I'm kidding. Thank you for the 100 bits, son. I appreciate you. Can't believe you murdered AI Raz. Are you insinuating I have a potty mouth? You need to work on? Ooh, Lutuga's getting out there with words. Certified fat man indeed. Oh no, that bit has been following you forever, son. I'm sorry. I think that like cursing is fine. I think that like if you're cursing like every sentence, like that's too much. But I curse tactically. I curse where if it's funny or if it's entertaining, I'll do it. Like, for example, when I broke that one time. I said that because I thought it would be funny, you know. But you never force it. But I think the word silly is overpowered, right? Like saying, like, oh man, you're being so silly, when in reality you want to call them like a freaking bellend. Like legitimately, like it's so overpowered. Also, this car is really nice. Third right. But yeah, again, I want to say thank you very much for the raid, Yuzu. Hopefully you're having a good time. Thank you for the raid. I'm looking forward to Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, it's always very scary. It's always very, you know, terrifying to, you know, meet new people and hang out and do stuff. But I'm really looking forward to it because I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And I know that no matter what, it's going to be, we're all going to be smiling at the end of it. So that's what matters to me. We're going to turn left here. Knox Bank. Ooh, let's see if we can get some gold. I'm just thinking, what can we do here? Sam, I think we'll have fun. Yeah, exactly. Like I was telling Stebio earlier, which by the way, kudos Stebio for organizing all of this. Insane work. Like, just organizing a collab is very difficult. And then on Friday, we're going to have so much fun. And it's going to be Friday, too, so it's going to be even more fun because it's on a Friday. So we get the Friday buff, too. Like, ooh, yummy, you know. Just agreeing. Latuga is a real one. You're my friend, you're supposed to tell me I'm perfect. No. If he's your friend, right, he's supposed to tell you when you're not perfect, when you're not wonderful, when you're not wholesome, when you're not handsome. Why did...
Shut the freak up, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
A small meat lover's pizza,
Okay.
2 number 45s,
Sir, we don't
20
sell
MC
Sir,
doubles,
Sir.
18 chicken picketers.
Sir, what the hell is a
and
picketa?
A boclate bip bookie.
Sir, what is a buklot bit pookie? Sir, what? Okay, I added the other... What? Probably gonna go now, but hope you have a good stream. Okidoki Yuzu, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the raid. You have a good one. Take care. And I will talk to you later. Have a good night. I will make sure to take care of your raiders. Hopefully well. I can't wait for the DM. Raz, you silly baka. How could you do this? How dare you say this? This is horrible. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Also, thanks Hood for giving Yuzu a subscription to the channel so she gets to have the emotes. I love all the emotes that I have for every channel I'm subscribed to, so it's mega. So I'm really happy. You were joshing around. Yeah, a real friend calls you out, right? Is this a church? What is it? We're a bit hungry, it looks like. 55 bird. Oh, God, that meme. Good God. Abusing TTS indeed. Ah. All the emotes. Y'all ready to get your Jesus on? You know, we were talking about it in the Discord, but, like, if I ever get the 3DIO, which is basically, like, an ASMR microphone that's like specifically for ASMR and stuff, I'm not going to be doing any of the ear licking stuff or any of that crap. No. Like, go somewhere else. But I'm going to be doing like ASMR scenarios where it's like, you know, ASMR, POV, you're at your parents' divorce, you know, POV, you know, you break your leg playing, you know, doing skateboarding. Just like 1 minute, 2 minute long ASMR. Just like it's like a voice pack. You click on it, you're like, this is the good stuff, and then you go and do it. Yeah, poo poo pee pee. Oh, man. I guess I'll have to go somewhere else. Oh, no. Oh, no. Satch. No, don't leave. I'm parasocial about you. JK. Isn't it nuts, though, how, like, people do get seriously parasocial? Then again, like, I get it, you know? Like, you ever look at, like, a tuna fish sandwich from, like, Subway back when it was good? Like a tuna fish Subway, like, foot long? That hit different. Like, you would, like, that would be a religious experience. Like, this is good. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't think I have anywhere to go with this, I'll be honest. ASMR cat boy maid turns you into tax fraud. Yeah, it's just like,
The hell you mean you don't sell pizza here? Isn't this Taco McCute Belking?
Sir. Sir, this is Taco Bell. Sir, complete your order, and I don't want you, I no more. Okay, complete your order, and we'll get out of here. Yeah, Subway used to be good. Subway used to be, you could get a foot long for $5, and it wasn't $5, it was $5 with the chips and drink. And a cookie was like half a buck. You know, I remember those days. Now they're like, yeah, 15, 17 bucks pre-tax. Just to freaking, you know, have a 6-inch. It's like, ugh, you know. Yeah, Subway used to be good. Can I order some food? No. Like I said, if you want to order some food, you need to do it to Yuzu, okay? I mean that. I am perfectly fine with getting love, but I also want to share it too. Even Walmart, it's $2 for a McChicken. I never ate any food from Walmart. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm glad I didn't. Get your hand out of your wallet immediately. Yeah, like, I am very good. I feel like I'm very good at managing people's, like, donation habits. Like, I know that there are a lot of people in my community especially that have, like, very deep pockets for some reason. But I always make sure that, you know, no matter how much they spend, I always cut them off so that they never go too far. Because I don't want you guys to be, especially in my...
God damn it. I forgot my order.
Oh,
Let's just start over.
Let me go.
Let me get some, muffooing, bees churcher.
Okay, I'll get you a beast churger. All right, pull up to the second window. 489. You know, there you go. Oh, man. Oh, wait, I need to go and check this out. I think this had a generator. My gut is telling me there's a generator in here. That's a tree. F you. Door's locked? Nuh-uh, can't be locked. There's no door. Sledgehammer gang. Ah. That sucks. No generator. Ow! But yeah, I'm excited because on I think it's, yeah, Tuesday, we'll be doing, ooh, I have a holster already. We'll be doing that, you know, I'm learning Japanese. Jupiter Dream and Marie Edmonds are going to be teaching me Japanese. So I have some work to do. I'm not going to do it today, but I think probably Tuesday after the Discord hangout, I will be definitely studying Genki, which is a Japanese textbook for learning stuff. I've already taken a look at it, but I'm genuine, like, I'm so afraid and so scared of showing up to the stream and, like, going, like, oh, I didn't work hard enough. Because that legitimately, like, that is one of my greatest fears. And it's one of the reasons why I work so hard IRL, is, like, the last thing I want to be is not good. Well, I don't think the word not good enough is...
4.89 BCK. In my day they were $1. Hands a $5 bill, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Sir, do you want the phone number for corporate? Here you go. Here's the phone number for corporate. I just work here. Look, I get paid $8 an hour, okay? Not even $7.25. Please God. Just take it, please, you know. Now you're cut off, son. You're cut off. But yeah, like I was saying, like my biggest concern is, like, I'll show up to the stream and I'll be like, I didn't do enough, right? Like, I hate that. Like, that feeling, it burns, like, it will, like, you know, I was saying earlier about, like, the failures that I had when I was in my first collab. You know, those things they still sting, you know. They're not insecurities or anything. It's just like, if I had been better, if I had known more, you know, this wouldn't have happened. It would have been avoided. But, you know, it happens, right? It is what it is. And that's okay. You know, it's life. But, oh, hand axe, beautiful. Tack axe, beautiful. And we'll take the box of nails, too. Almost nighttime, too. We're doing a good job. We're getting a lot of good stuff here. I'm kind of running around just, like, looting, but I'm also looking for books, primarily. I might as well take... oh, I need the bowl. That's right. Bowls are important. Because that's what we need to use in order to make, like, salads and stuff. All right. But, that being said, posture check... Oh, you're right, dude. My posture is so bad right now. Okay, I think that's fixed. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you. There's a guitar in there. Nice. But, like, I'm going to make sure, because I don't have all the time in the world, but I do have time. I can make time, and I will make, I'll make time to make sure I study the best of my ability. Because I'm not going to walk in there and be like, oh, I know, you know, Ohayo gozaimasu, genki desu ka, watashi wa nomae wa Raz-kun desu, you know. Like, I'm not going to be like that. I'm just going to walk in there, and I'm going to make sure that they know that I am a fool, but I am trying my best. That's what I want. I want them to know that I'm going to do my best. I'm going to gambarimasu, you know. And this ignorant American is going to do his best. It's the only thing I have left. You sound so distraught about it. Don't. I mean, like I said, you know, you guys are amazing for donating a single bit, 100 bits, whatever the case is. But know that, like, it all, like, whenever we get to the point that I get my own avatar, whether you donated your time or your money, your name is forever marked on it, you know? Need to posture check to yank your model to the middle of the stream and break your back like Mr. Crocker. It is kind of funny, though, because I have it set up to where, like, if I'm leaning back in my chair... Wee! So if I have bad posture, I'm like this. It's kind of cool. So thank you. It's actually it's one of my favorite parts about this model is that it's rigged for that. So you know, I get to show it. I set it up like a few months ago and I forgot how to do it. Otherwise I would say like, oh, you go into the setting and do that, but not gonna lie, it's it's been fun. But also it's a really nice indicator to show like, hey, is the streamer actually got good posture or is it like how it is actually like I just sucks. Which in this case it sucks. Also, thank you, Son, for the bits. I appreciate you. You're wonderful. I have mine locked so it doesn't show my bad posture. Come on, you gotta convince people to use their biddies, you know, or if you're either biddies or channel points. Like for me, if you want me to do stuff, like anything you can do with money, you can do with time. Okay. Cooking 1 and 3. Oh, that's mega. Fishing and electrical mech 4. Nice. So you can use raspberries or you can use money, right? So best conversion. The red, Sithorth, lies, so it doesn't show that you don't have legs. Hey, half body is completely valid, you know. Like my plan is to get a model that is only rigged from the waist up, because let's be real, you don't really need anything besides that. But I do definitely want to have legs, just because like it would make it easier for me. Pour on ground. Good. So now we have another water thing. Oh, that's right. I should be doing that. Hold on. I should be refilling water with everything in here. Uh-oh. I keep forgetting. Uh-oh. Stinky. It's really bad. You're not supposed to pull back the curtain. To be fair, Stebby has a doctor's note. I mean, yeah, if you have a genuine condition, like, obviously your posture is not going to be as good as someone without that condition, right? Like, none of us is going to, you know, gaslight each other on that. But, you know, even if you have, like, a condition, you can still do your best, right? It may not be the best, but it will be your best. And that's what matters. Nothing else. At least that's what I think. And go from there, you know? Proof. Yeah, once you have the allegations, you're SOL there, right? Might have been a YouTube short. Uh-oh. Content, that's right. Something embarrassing happened to you, it'll get the views. Not gonna lie though, I will say it is kind of screwed up, but like my best streams in terms of like concurrent viewership, hell, even sometimes donations as well, is coinciding whenever I'm doing something that like really is just like unimaginably annoying or like frustrating, like the Dark Souls streams or other things in that nature, like the karaoke streams we did. Oh my gosh, man, I was so scared. I made an ass out of myself, but here's the thing, it was a lot of fun, right? That's what matters. Having fun. It's like hanging out with your friends when you were a kid, right? Like you just did stupid stuff. You didn't care about like the consequences. You're just like, you just do cool stuff. And if like, oh, you make an ass out of yourself, as long as it's funny, who cares? That's the whole point. Getting a tad weepy. Well, we need to do something to fix that. We need to eat something or drink something. Eating makes me feel better. Even on a bad day, eating makes me feel better. It's crazy cool. Proof. Link. There you go. Beautiful. What? Called out. There you go. Okay. Joke's on you, Raz has no mods. No, I actually do have a mod, but Liza, I believe. Has Liza been here? The one mod I have is because I was drunk. Also, it's an unspoken rule, but if you use links, I'm trusting you. If not, then I ban you perma. There you go. Easy peasy. But, yeah. It's a privilege of the chat. I'll only be able to have it whenever we're small like this, so I'm hoping it stays that way for a while, because I don't want to actually have the need for mods, you know what I mean? Like, that would suck. You trust me, I'm a good boy. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and sleep here, I think. So I think what I'll do is I'll read the cooking book that I've picked up. Where is it? There we go. I can't go to headbed. There we go. Okay, time to go to sleep. Whoa.
In cut off. Ungrateful stinker. I leave you with this: the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about
Is this
how
the
hard you
frickin'
hit,
Rocky
it's
script?
about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's
The
how
bit
winning's
ended 30
done.
minutes ago. The bit is never over. The bit never ends. That's the best part about bits. They don't end. They just sometimes go away. But they can come back. Read the book later. Let me go ahead and put everything in the back, though. I am going to put the tack axe in the back, because I don't want the extra weight for no reason. There we go. Maybe. But also thank you for the bit. Yeah. A single bit gets you pretty far on this channel, I like to think, you know. Because I am very big on making sure that every single dollarino, cent, etc. gets you where you need to go. Alright. We are weepy. I think it's because we need to kill some zombies. I think that's why we're weepy. If we kill some zombies, that'll give us some interest. It's just depression from, like, just kind of doing mindless stuff. One of the best ways to actually fix depression is to kill zombies, ironically. Nothing is ever over. But no, I mean, like, it's kind of interesting, though, because it's like, you know, real life is obviously difficult. You know, the real life it's real life. But then you can have places like this where it's just a pleasant place to be. Or at least that's what I try to do. You know, trying to make this a place that everyone can hang out, chill out, regardless of race, religion. Race, what the hell is wrong with me? Race, creed, religion. There we go. I'm not going to say that anymore, because I keep saying it wrong. But it allows everyone to kind of just hang out, no matter whether you're the most say-so person in the world or the most, you know, god-awful or what, I don't, you know. But the only way it stays that way is if we work together. So I appreciate you guys working with me to keep this a pleasant place. And also, of course, thank you for the bits. I will make sure, probably not on this stream, probably on the next stream, to make sure to thank everybody individually for following and subs and all that stuff. So if I missed it, know that it's because I'm an idiot. And secondly, know that I will get to it in time. Maybe not right now, but I will get to it. So that's another reason to stick around for streams. Because no matter what, I will make sure that you are thanked. Because you deserve it. And also, if you went through the trouble of entering your credit card information and stuff to give money to me, it's the least I could do. Literally, you know. Hammer time. So we're going to search one more house, and then what we'll do is we'll go back to the base and we'll start farming carpentry XP, I believe. Or sorry, we'll finish the cooking book, and then we'll probably build the perimeter. Hey, over here. There we go. It's just credit who needs that. You do. Be fiscally responsible and fiscally mature. My final message. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Great song, by the way. Very unsay-so, but very good. It is crazy, though, because, like, whenever I stream for more than, like, 2 hours, my throat doesn't hurt, but, like, I feel like my neck muscles get moved or, like, used. Really good. It's nice. It's training me to speak more and more. Ciggies, beer. We're also going to take these from Molly's. May not be useful now, but having Molotovs is going to be indispensable when we start doing some massive clearing stuff. Free bowl. We'll need... Bowls are really nice because whenever we're getting into making portions and stuff, it will allow us to do a lot of good stuff or on the ground. Auto soup that will allow us to get some water. And among other things. Among Us. Hey. You're cut off now, son.
I have weird number of bits, so you must endure. It is only through the eyes of others that our own flaws and strengths can be seen.
God.
Itachi.
Thanks, Itachi. Appreciate you. Yeah, you're cut off now. Now you have even bits. You're good. Yamete. Yamete kudasai. Yamete kuda stop. Oh, man. I'm currently at that phase where I'm like, was I too much for Yuzu? I feel so bad. Because I've rated Yuzu, I think, once or twice before. But I do feel bad that I haven't been able to lurk in a lot of people's chats. Like, the reason why I've taken Tuesday and Thursday off primarily, unless, like, I'm doing a collab or something like that, is because I want to have time to watch the other people that I raid or get raided by and stuff. And what sucks is that even though I've had that time on the weekend and other places, I haven't been able to really exploit that. So I feel really bad about that. And obviously, like, I know for a fact that Yuzu is like, don't worry, but, like, you're fine. But, like, don't you ever get that way? Like, don't you ever feel like you wish you could do more, even though you can't? It's so silly, but also at the same time, like, you know, you're not Mr. Fantastic. Can't. Hey, that's perfectly said. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna head out, boys. Have a good. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't read. Gotta get some work done. Get it done. You got this. Good night, gang. Have a good rest of your stream, Raz. Dark and Lutuga, you boys behave all right. Since custody. Okay. You know, I have them on the weekends. You'll get them tomorrow. I'll make sure I'll get them back 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Don't worry. I promise. But yeah, thanks for coming by, Stabio. You have a good one. And I think also maybe the reason you rated me was because you had some hand in that. So I want to say thank you. If so, if not, just thank you for setting up the collab and being dope. I am so looking forward to Friday. It's going to be fun. So at any rate, you have a good night. We're going to keep playing Project Zomboid, and we will have fun in your stead. Best of luck with your work. But we will remain here. Ever vigilant. Ever conscientious. And see if we can get some more stuff. Now, I will say, I will admit, a lot of Project Zomboid, unless, like, you have good banter with, like, your collab members or, like, you know, with me and you guys, like, we're doing great. We're killing it. I feel as though that Project Zomboid can get pretty stale. Like, I've just been kind of jumping from house to house and stuff, which is unfortunately just necessary. Because I'm trying to get books and stuff. Oh. I love the axe so much. Oh, high-end camera. Don't know what I can do with that, but hey, screw it. Before I leave, I'll say, yes, I feel the same way. I had Yuzu, you, and Carl open at the same time. Let's go, Poggers. I wish my brain worked faster so I could have talked and everyone chats more. And yes, I did have a hand in it. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if anyone actually donated to Yuzu, but if you did, I want to say thank you guys for not only supporting me, but also supporting fellow streamers. Quite literally all the cool stuff that we can do besides just hitting go live and playing games and talking. You guys are the main reason, if not the only reason why we're able to do cool stuff, like get commissions for things or other things like that. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. And of course, thank you, Stabio. I appreciate it. But yeah, I believe that if we're able to give love, we should be able to share it. And I feel like we did that tonight, so. I don't want to get moped. I don't want to start crying. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Don't ever forget that. Never ever. We're gonna I don't think I have a kettle, so I'm gonna grab one. Oh no, hold on. Kettles are bad because kettles are inferior to cooking pot. That's right. We do need the bowl though. And then we'll pour the bowl on the ground. Yeah, so basically, if you're like, what am I doing? You better have a good excuse.
Was at 37, I couldn't end it like that. Sorry, had to go even and I'll donate to Yuzu, I promise.
My bits was at 37. I couldn't end it like that. Sorry, I feel that. I had to go even, and I'll donate to Yuzu. Hey, I just want to say, as well, you are in command of your own money. All I'm saying is that if I were you, if I were your person in your shoes, I would share the love. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more. Because technically speaking, I can't tell you to donate. I can get around it by saying like, oh, well, you know, but, you know. I said behave, damn it, I'm still here grounded. All right, well, hey, I still have him for the weekend, okay? So you can ground him when he gets to your house, right? Beautiful. Oh, shit. Yeah, the only times that I'll break my say-so challenge is whenever I'm in those situations where it's like an OS moment. It's unfortunately just part of who I am, but the good news is that the collab I'm doing on Tuesday with Jupiter and Marie won't have that, so we're good. Which is very good. He's giving 7. Don't talk down to me, young man. Where's my car? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh.
I'm not done. Last one though. If you feel yourself hitting up against your limit, remember for what cause you clench your fists.
Oh god.
Remember why you started down this path, and let that memory carry you beyond your limit.
True.
All Might.
I mean, even though, yeah, obviously it's from an anime that you may consider cringe, like, that is good advice. Like, especially with streaming, the one thing that I notice the most of when people are, like, quitting and stuff is because, like, they get these inflated expectations, and, like, they're not necessarily impossible, but the time frame that they expect it to happen in is just not realistic, right? Like, I think we're at, like, 150 followers? Yeah, we're at 143 followers, right? I've been streaming for 7 months. Right? Like, if you look at it from the metric of, like, being a professional streamer or, like, a full-time streamer, I'm technically a failure. But the thing is, that's not how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as I'm having fun. I'm doing stuff. Also, thank you for the 1-bit, son. And the 1-bit green. I appreciate you. But that's something to be really careful and considerate about, especially as a streamer, is you will burn out quickly if your expectations grow faster than what is realistic and reasonable. And for me, like... You know, if you change, comparison is the death of uniqueness, right? If you will always find a way to demean your own personal achievements if you compare it to something greater, right? It's like the hedonic cycle, right? I learned more lessons from anime than most of my high school life. Well, high school is not really meant to give you life lessons. It's basically daycare for people, you know, 14 to 18. Like, let's be real here, you know. Man, that's a lot of zombies. He's given 7. Yeah, only 7. I've learned more from less. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Had to tell you I can't be the only pack. Hey, I mean, like, I don't mind it at all. You know, you can spend $1 here, you can spend $100. That does not matter to me at all. I care about you guys. I want you guys to be happy. Because I know how much joy it brings me to donate or subscribe to a streamer that I enjoy. But at the same time, like, I know that, like, sometimes we may get caught up in the moment and donate a little bit more than we should. And that's the only reason why I'm like that, right? It's because I've been there, done that. Like, I've donated a little bit too much before, and I went, that was a bad call. But, you know, I'm just trying to look out for you guys, basically. That's all. That's all. I need food. I'm hungry. I need fruit slices. Make some Saudis. Not going to do any organization, but I am going to take a look here. Now, you get happy to do it? Yeah, exactly. As long as you're happy and as long as we're good, I'm fine. No matter what GPA you have, no matter what grades you get, it's how you treat others in which defines you. Yeah, it's character. The people around you and the people you bond to will carry you higher than any education. Yeah, who you know and what you know, they're both important. They both rely on each other. But I think that personally, like, yeah, who you know is important, I guess, you know, but really the thing that matters is who are you, right? Who is Raz? That's what matters. Everything else, man, doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme. In the small scheme, yeah, it's life or death in a lot of ways, but, like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, be the best person you can be. You don't need to be Mary Teresa. Just be the best you can be. Like, for me, like, I'm gonna curse until the day I die. But if I challenge myself, I can reduce the amount I curse. And it forces me to be more, I guess you could say in a way, more thinking of my words before I'm using them. It's forcing me to think more on my feet, forcing me to do all these positive things that only would have ever been able to be done if I decided, oh, well, let's see what happens if I do this, right? I mean, to annoy you, I spent a Prime sub, a gift sub in less than $7 in bits. Went worth it. Yeah, as long as it's worth it. That's the only thing that matters to me. Everything else, like, the amount is irrelevant. It's about whether or not you're happy with it. Like, there are people who are, like, especially on the bigger streamers, who will donate, like, thousands of dollars. But, like, obviously they're not able to kind of talk to them one-on-one in a sense, but, the people that do that are able to do that, right? And they're doing it because they want to support someone they really care about, right? Some people have different means, and that's all. But yeah, every donation just gets us closer and closer. Also the reaction. Yeah, like the reaction, like that's the entire price of entry, right? Let's be real. Like we've had some insane like hype trains and donations trains and stuff like that. And it genuinely broke my brain. Right? Like you can't fake that. All of that's real. Like if you're ever wondering like, hey, it's like okay, like you've never had someone donate $1,000 on stream, but like you've had people donate a very large amount of money over time. Hey, scroll down, look at the goals, right? You can't fake that. It's all real. None of it at all is ever faked. And it's so genuine. Raz gets hit with things. Yeah, exactly. It's peak comedy, right? Let me hit the lottery, Raz. You'll have a new model by the end of the week. Well, it'll be paid for, but it won't be done, because obviously that takes work. But no, I mean, if you hit the lottery, you take care of yourself first before you think of anyone else, including me. Make sure that you're safe, you're happy, healthy, and wealthy before you worry about anyone else if you win the lottery. That's my 2 cents. And also take the lump sum. There you go. Raz wisdom for the day. Okay, we're not going to organize, but I am going to read the books, and I'm going to chill out here. Because I'm at that point where my brain is kind of like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. But I want to keep playing. So let's keep reading the book. And do that. Yum, yum, yum. And we've been streaming a little bit. It is getting a little late. Trying to think of what to do. I wanted to stream for like 4 or 5 hours, but I think I'm gonna stop that. I think that's a little bit too ambitious. I really do love Project Zomboid though. Like that's not Jesus Christ. Oh. Thank you for the follow, I think. Yeah, thank you for the follow, VT Pig. Hey, what's up, Pangu? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing good. We were just hanging out with Stebio and Yuzu a bit earlier. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you. And if you're curious, Pengu's going to be a fellow collab partner for Friday for the Lockdown Protocol collab, which again is 3D Among Us. So what's up? How are you doing? You startled me. I have all my notifications artificially louder because at first it was me being an idiot with mixing and I just messed it up. But everyone found it funny, so I've just kept it there. So if I get rated, I get like absolutely blasted in the ear. And then if anyone follows, like it doesn't happen very often. Like I mean, I think we're at what? I mean, okay, actually, that's a lie. We were at like 139 followers yesterday, and now we're at 144. That's insane. That's insane. Insane. But yeah, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hopefully you're able to relax and hang out. Because I'm just reading a book. I'm just chilling out. I'm just like, what do I got to do tomorrow? What do I got to do? Okay, Rise, yes or no? Yes, if it's Yuzu. My plan has been to get a 4-bedroom house, nothing fancy, pay to turn one into rooms at the library. Ooh. Pay off car, put a good chunk into investments, and the rest bank to get. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Great plan. Now, obviously, I can't offer you financial advice, but I can say that as long as you take in more than you spend, you'll always be happy. I can promise you that. Oh, my posture is bad. Oh, I gotta crack my neck. Oh, sorry. Whew. I pinky promised to gift a sub to you. There you go. Yeah, because last time you said yes or no, it was for gifting another sub. So I was like, it's got to be the same thing. Hey, Rez, how's Zombozo going? Doing pretty good. What's up, Foo? I got to show you. Something, okay? I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to tab out. But for those of you who are trickling in and are like, oh, what does Raz do? What is he doing? Next week, we got a lot going on. We got tomorrow, Ghost of Tsushima. We're playing that. And we're gonna be putting the 4090 through its paces, Ultra, DLSS, all that good stuff. Beautiful game, fun game too. Then on Tuesday, we're gonna be having a Discord hangout. So if anyone wants to come by to the Discord and hang out, talk, have fun, you can do that. If you just want to join in and mute your mic and type in chat, you can do that. If you just want to join the thing and mute and do nothing, welcome to do that. It's a hangout, no requirement for anything. It'll be a lot more relaxed and a lot more tame than what you normally see on stream, rather. But it's not going to be anything crazy. But the first time got a little bit crazy, but we're going to put some fences on it. But on Wednesday, September 11th, we're going to be doing Learning Japanese with Marie Edmonds and Jupiter Dream. They're going to be, well, they're actually both PhD students, so they are extremely intelligent people. And not only that, but they're naturally fluent at Japanese, and they're going to be teaching me. So I have a little bit of studying, a little bit of benkyo, as they say, before I do that stream. But it's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be at -1 hour RAS standard time. Then on Thursday, a little bit of a break. A little bit of a breaky poo for the Razzie Poo. Okay. And then on Friday, we have the collab with Stebio, Chrono Carl, Crunchy Fish Stick, Pengu, which, by the way, Pengu just followed. Also, welcome in. Hello. And Yuzo Yume, which actually just raided us just a bit ago. So we are having a great day. And then on the 14th of September, on Saturday, we're going to be also doing more Project Zomboid. I kind of wanted to turn the gas station to a gas home. We're a little bit behind schedule, but it's okay. It's a good thing. And then on Sunday, Dark Souls 2. The Dark Souls 2. It's the experience. Let me tab back in. It's going to be a little bit of a raunchiness. OBS is like, encoding overloaded. Because I'm going back to full screen. Oh, there we go. Let me go ahead and continue reading. But yeah, how are you doing, Fu? I haven't been able to watch your streams recently. I'm really depressed about that. Well, not depressed, but like, I wish I had, one, more time, and two, the ability to watch like multiple streams at once. You know, I can watch 2 or 3 at the same time, but like, now that like I've met so many cool people, it's like there's so many people, it's insane. Hey, how are you doing, Fu? Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm just chilling out here and hanging out. We actually just got past a really cool thing here. We have a George Foreman propane, okay, propane tank. We have George Foreman fire grill, a TV, an icebox, a bunch of guns and stuff. Marie is still on her 3 weeks of no oxygen, so that'll be neat. Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure that I won't cause any problems, you know. That's actually one of the reasons this stream is say-so-arc, like I said. I mean, I'm repeating myself, but you have to understand that some people are here the entire time, but other people's are trickling in. So the last thing I want to do is, you know, I want to make sure everyone's in on the joke, you know what I mean? So let's finish doing this. So close. Almost nighttime. Nice. That there. The alien. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I mean, I've said it before, but like, being able to have someone that's fluent in the language teaching you is such a privilege. And I can't wait to, like, learn. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Good. Yeah. I do think Ghost of Tsushima is really good. Like, I played it a little bit, but I haven't been able to really, like, sink my teeth into it because I was streaming and playing it on my 1080 Ti, which, don't get me wrong, wonderful GPU. But now I get to test it out on a 4090, so it's pretty good. And we also have a friend here, apparently. So we're gonna go ahead and kill him over here so that they don't get I don't get corpse sickness. But it does kind of tell you how far that zombies will follow you if you're not careful. How are we doing on light-footed? Once Nimble hits 4, we're gonna be golden. Well, 5 is actually the best, but you know. We're doing good on axes. Longblade is almost level 1 too. But being able to put my computer through its paces with Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be nice. I actually was planning on doing Cyberpunk 2077, but we have 2 collabs coming up next week, which is insane. I'm hoping that I do everyone just a good job, so wish me luck. But that being said, it's gonna be exciting. Because Ghost of Tsushima has definitely been one of those games that, like, I don't think a lot of people are going to show up for, and that's okay. I'm not playing it for good viewership. I'm playing it because it's a good game. And I'm really going to enjoy it. So I'm like, you know, I'm excited. Every single stream I do now is like, it's always exciting. It's like, ooh, what are we going to do, you know? And ever since I decided to do schedule, which, by the way, I'm going to upload on my Twitter and pin it so that everyone can see it, but I'm I'm excited to see how things go. I do, however, want to have a little bit of a smoky. My lighter is empty. Okay, I have 6 more. I don't think we're gonna run out of lighters anytime soon, thankfully. Have a little sippy poo with the Siggy Wiggy. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Exactly. I'm kind of in a mood like that as well. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I will say there have definitely been times, and I think I've been open about this too, where like I feel like I'm not doing very well as a streamer. And I don't mean that like in terms of CCV or anything like that. I mean that merely in the sense that like, I feel like I could be doing better, and I'm just like either having an off day or I'm just not at my best. You know, and the past few streams I've had have been kind of like knockout, you know, like successes in terms of like how I feel about it. Not in terms of CCV or anything like that, just like how I feel about it personally as a streamer. And, you know, I was really worried that that would maintain, but I think what it is, and I mean, I haven't unlocked the full secrets, right? But I think it's more so just a case like, kind of like Memento Mori, where like you only get one time to do it, so make the best of it. And I think it's just me trying to, and actually succeeding in a sense, at that, quite literally, you know. Beta blockers. Oh, hold on. I think I broke my tits. Twitch integrated throwing system, by the way. Yeah, so I've actually learned with tits, which is Twitch integrated throwing system. If you switch between scenes too much, like if you do like, I haven't figured out what the exact number is, but if it's the case that like you switch between windows a lot, or not windows, but like scenes a lot in OBS, it breaks. So I need to relaunch it. Let me do that real quick. And then, I mean, you're scammed. I'm sorry. BRB. Okie dokie. Immersion break. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to be crazy with kayfabe whenever we get to it. Whenever we get to a point where like I reveal my lore and I get into character and stuff, I'm not going to be, you know, stuck up about it, right? I'm obviously going to be consistent, but like I'm not going to be stuck up about it. You know, we all know what's going on here. We're all here to have a good time, right? I'm not no pro streamer. I'm just Raz. And that's all I'll ever be. And thank God. Feeling a little sad. Oh, Sag. Let's go to sleep. Have a Siggy. Smoky poo. And I think we'll also wait until about 5 a.m. here. Reason being is that I don't want to be caught with my pants down. Be here. Did I? Is there any food in here? Or did I do this? That's a streamer. Darn right. Darn tootin'. Candy package. You know what? Let's see. Whole thing of chips. And some mac and cheese. Let's have some candy. That's a lot. Mint candy. Ah, yeah, why not? I'll eat one. Why not? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and clear out some zombies, do a little bit of maintenance, because I've noticed that my guy is getting a lot more depressed recently. And normally what that means is that if you don't like see a lot, if you don't kill a lot of zombies or you don't do a lot of very scintillating things, your character will start developing literally depression from lack of like scintillation or sorry, being stimulated. So what you have to do is on occasion go out and kill some zombies, because that's the best way to actually get rid of it, because ironically it's very like it's life and death. It's very, you know, adrenaline filling, stuff like that. And playing multiplayer help with it? What do you mean? Like help with the NPC's depression, or sorry, the player character's depression, or? But like in multiplayer, you can actually turn off that feature. Like you can actually turn off Actually, you're right. In multiplayer, if you are with another person and like you're in your clan or whatever, I think you get a bonus to mood for like being near someone. Nice, we got a hunting knife. So I think it actually does help. I'm not sure though, don't quote me, but if you Google and look at the Project Zomboid wiki, I'm pretty sure you can get those numbers. I'm very good at base game Project Zomboid, but I'm terrible at like multiplayer. Like I would like, I have stuff planned in the future that I hope goes through, but the Pookie buff, yeah, exactly. But at the exact same time, right, I don't ever really know what's going on at all given points. Hold on, I just blanked on what I was going to say. I'm sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, multiplayer. But in base game, yeah, you can actually turn that off. Like in multiplayer, most servers actually turn off sleep. Now they have day and night, but you know, they turn off sleep because it's just like, you know, it's kind of unnecessary in a lot of ways, I guess you could say. For me personally, like, I think you should have sleep on, but I don't know. I mean, the only thing sleep really does, like, or rather, like, being exhausted, is it lowers hit chance. So there's not really too big of a deal for being tired. It's just if you're doing combat, it's not great. You know, it's not the preferred thing you should be doing. Oh, we got some friends inside. But yeah, Project Zomboid, like, especially if you mod it. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Holy moly, that's a lot of stuff. You can have control of everything. You can control whether they're sprinters, whether they're fast shamblers or slow ones. You can control whether or not, like, all this stuff. Like, you have incredible control. Beautiful, actually. Gas can. Ducky tapey, pizza blockers, PKs, sleeping tabs. We have those sizzies. What about the trauma bag? What's in the trauma bag? PK. Needle. Combat. Oh, hello! Welcome in. We are playing around in Project Zomboid. I got a George Foreman electrical grill and regular grill. We're currently going into the school to kill some zombies because our guy's getting a little bit depressed, but looks like we're kind of dead. So I think we're gonna go back to, oh, we got a friend outside. Your drip is bad. But also, hello, Marie Edmonds. This is our sensei for Wednesday? Monday, Tsushima, Tuesday. Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday, it's 6 p.m. CST. Can you tell I'm tired? But yeah, this is Marie Edmonds, professor extraordinaire for Wednesday, that will be teaching us Japanese. And oh my gosh, I'm excited. I actually was, before stream, I was looking at the Genki, because I saw the, she recommended me the Genki, like, textbook. And I'm not gonna lie, it's very intimidating, but I have time. I will be a good student, I promise. Wait, how are you doing, Marie? Hopefully you're having good. Also, Comrade Marie? Did I miss something? Like, why are you calling her Comrade? Also, I fixed my posture. There we go. Oh, my back. My posture has been weird today. Normally, my posture is fine, but I think it's just because today has been so much fun and so hectic in a good way, not a bad way. I'm just like, you know. But also, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Nice. I'm almost finished with my part of the presentation, so other than a couple things, the rest is up to Jupiter. We're having it. You know when I said earlier, guys, that these are the real deal? These people are, like, Marie and Jupiter? I'm not kidding. Not kidding. My lungs hurt. Yeah, that does suck. I think Sun referenced it as you don't have your supply of oxygen. It's like, okay. Ooh, a Magnum Research Eagle. But I will say that I've been very good. I'm on my Say So Wholesome arc right now. I've been telling everyone that I'm doing my best to train so that I don't say anything mean or bad. I don't think I'll have an issue. Okay, but I think it's also funny because Like whenever, like I did the no cursing challenge, the only reason I failed was because I got BS'd on a boss or a mimic, right? But otherwise I was perfect. It was great, right? So I'm keeping that up again. Now I will admit I have cursed, but it was tactical. It was funny. Where he's just like facepalm. It's like, why? Why are you doing this? I was like, I don't know. I'm just silly, as they say. I gotta say, I really have fallen in love with the word silly. It's such a good word to say instead of like a slur or something. It's so interesting. Okay, am I in a cul-de-sac? Yes, I am. Automatic. But I am just... We are making the gas station a gas home, as they say. Because Comrade Raz, Comrade Marie thought we were in her stream when in actual we were... Our stream? Oh no. Whatever will we do with you, son? Whatever will we do? Oh no. But yeah, also for those of you who are non-sub, ads are coming up. Don't get an ad blocker. I would never recommend it. And also I just want to let you know that I don't get any money from ads whatsoever. So it would be a terrible thing if you did that. But yeah, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, come on back, and we'll be here and we'll be doing Project Zomboid. Ah, it is 10 o'clock though. The responsible adult in me is saying you should call it, but like the kid in me is like, F that. So I know what we'll do. We're not going. We're staying. I assure you this pain will strengthen and reinforce the lungs and spirit. No, it won't. No, it won't, son. I don't even have it, but let me tell you, that's not how it works. Oh, man. But let's see here. So we got a lot of food here. We can get our Gordon Ramsay on here. Do I have the bowls on me, or did I put it in the back of the car? Because I should be putting all the food stuff in the food area. Why do I have pasta in my... It's like, why do I have pasta in my pockets? Chickpeas, pasta, there you go, that goes in there. My lungs exist in spirit. I could watch Project Zomboid 24/7, same, I love Project Zomboid. It's not the most, like, scintillating and stimulating game to watch, but it is very chill. Let me go and get my bowls. I think it's in the back of this truck, I don't know. I'll make the bit live on as long as Marie is okay with it. Yeah, you better not. You treat Marie with respect, especially not only just because of, you know, human nature, but also like she's my professor now, okay? If you bad talk her, you're on my bad list, okay? After all these years of me trying to find someone to teach me Japanese, I finally succeeded. Whether it's for one lecture or many, I will let you know, like, I'm very much so ganbarimasu. I got the game today, so I'm going to try it out. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to die a lot, though. I'm just going to say that. It may look easy. It's not. God, we have so many guns and stuff in here. This is actually insane. Man. Arama. Oh, my. Hey, I'm never saying Ara twice again. I already have that one clip that... Ugh. Ooh. I can't believe I said, how are you? Like, negative riz, honestly. We don't talk about Igor. He was talking very highly of y'all earlier. He was a very excited man. I think highly is an understatement. Like, I don't think you understand, like, how... Because I've studied Spanish and French, and I've studied at the collegiate level Latin. And those languages are fine, but, like, the one language I actually want to learn is Japanese. Because, like... You know, even if I never actually ever go to Japan, which honestly would be very depressing, and I don't even want to entertain the thought, but like, I don't know. It's been such a formative, like the Japanese culture has been so formative on me as an individual. Like the Japanese history is cool, Japanese culture is cool. Now, am I trying to say that like everything about Japan is, you know, just like sticky? No, I'm just saying that like it has been a major influence, and I feel like if I'm going to learn a second language, that's the one, you know? But no, yeah, I mean, like, whenever I'm working, like, typically I have, like, their work streams up, and I'm just, like, kind of sitting there, tack, doing IRL stuff. It's honestly really nice. But now it's like, I'm now a student again. Do you know how exciting that is? You never realize how much you enjoyed school until you're out of it. You know? You're like, man, I hated those 8 a.m. lectures, but now it's like, man, I'd like to wake up for that. You know? Especially because now those 8 a.m. lectures, that's normally when I wake up nowadays. So it's just like, you know, it's so weird. You know, as you get through the levels in life, like, everything changes, and it's not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is, right? And it's so weird in a sense because, you know, what used to be so hard and so difficult is now just normal, right? Like, I remember the first time I clocked 100 hours for a work week. I didn't get a gold star on it. I showed up to work on Monday, and everything was just cash money. It was insane. Like, and then, like, if you did that, like, in college or, like, in high school, like, people would be like, are you being taken advantage of? And it's like, the world is weird, man. But I like it. No. Had a friend that went to Japan. He loved it. Yeah, I'm going to go to Japan, and I'm going to look at a lot of historical things. Like, the only European star fort in Japan. A lot of historical sites. You know, all that stuff. Oh, man. And then imagine Raz walking into a kombini and getting and ordering something. And not perfect, obviously, but, like, decent Japanese. Passable Japanese. That is the goal. You know, although I've been learning Japanese colors, but I've also been learning numbers, and it's actually kind of nice because Japanese numbering system is like Ichi, Sanji, Go, Roku. I forgot what 7 and 8 was, but like when you get to 11, it's like you say 10, and then for 11, it's like Juichi, Ju so on. You're gonna get Josu'd so hard. You're damn right. Comrade Raz, I'll give you a gold star. Hey. Progress is my motivation. Hikone Castle. Yeah, I don't know if that's the name, but if that's it, then yeah. My only plan is to make sure you can start a conversation and apologize for stepping on someone's foot. Sumimasen. Gomen nasai. And then if they bow deeper, you have to bow deeper than them because you have to show them that you're being more respectful and kind. Especially if you, like, stepped on their toe. And just, like, slide across the floor in Dogeza. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's the only way you can do it. But no, oh man, I'm so excited. And man, it's gonna be a busy week. It's gonna be, like, good, but it's also gonna be busy because, like, on Wednesday. That was a jet passing overhead. Oh, that startled me. We're fine though. I was ready to throw hands. But yeah, we have a few bits of guns. Let's see. We have a SPAS 12. I'm gonna set up my we're being invaded, I need to defend the home. There's still jets. Yeah, so the actual reason is I messed up the event thing, so things are happening a lot later than they should.
And I can't change it because I'm a bakayero.
So, yeah, it just, it is what it is. Hatch. Wait, can I put this on the SPAS 12? Can we put on the coach gun? Okay, so I can't put on the SPAS 12, that's fine. But, yeah. I will say I do love the SPAS 12. SPAS 12, my beloved. Let's see, is there any other shotgun that we can put this on, maybe? I don't want that one. That one's a little bit too weak. 1895. Is this... Let's see. Winchester model, 1897. Oh, it's... Okay, hold on. This should be... I hope you don't get disappointed that you definitely know some of the vocab words like konnichiwa. Well, I mean, like, you know, like, I was very, like, I purposely made sure that you underestimated me because I don't want you to think that, like, the only reason I know those words is because I'm a weeaboo, you know, and I watch a lot of anime and stuff. But, like, in terms of, like, actual education, like, I am a fool. Switch to redneck persona. Konnichiwa. Doi tashimasta. Watashi wa Raz desu. That's genuinely horrible. I don't ever want to do that. I should give you a pretest. Yeah, you should. Give me a pretest. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited right now. I feel like I'm in college again. I miss college. I do. I love college. I had so much fun in college. Oh man. I was stressed, don't get me wrong, but like I loved college. Because my entire life prior to college, I felt that I was an idiot. I felt that I was just stupid. And then when I got to college, like the way they taught was the way that was like in line with me and how I learn and stuff. And it's like, oh, goodbye. You know. Hello, but in good evening. Oh, this is easy. Oh, this is easy. Konbanwa is good afternoon, and then wait. Konnichiwa is morning. Konbanwa is afternoon. I don't know. I failed already. I was memeing and all that, and now I can't even do it. I just watched a video where Japanese with a Valley Girl accent sounds similar to English speakers. Omae wa mo shindaru. Good morning? Isn't that konnichiwa? Because konbanwa is afternoon, right? I feel like I'm disappointed. I think I've already disappointed Marie. It's not even the collab, and I've already disappointed her. Typical Raz. But that's how I operate. If I set your expectations, oyasumi nasai. There you go. Well, that's the formal for it's oyasumi, and then the formal version is oyasumi nasai, right? That's how you make it formal. By the way, feel free to join in. Nice to meet you. Ohayo gozaimasu? I think. I'm like, I feel. You ever like, if you were in college, like, and you had this, like, did you ever get called in like cold called in class, and you're like, you're not paying attention, and someone asks you a question, you're like, huh? Like, I don't know what's going on. But I feel like Marie is just like, please take, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Right? I feel like because you're not saying anything else, I feel like I'm at least getting close. She's taking pity on me, guys. Can you believe it? We're doing it. You're a student? What's the point of being adept already? Sure, it helps, but if a teacher is like, wow, you suck, of course, that's why I'm here. Gokuro-sama. Gokuro-sama desu ka? Or utsu is like the, like, Kansai dialect, right? Like... Wait. Utsu? I don't know anymore. Excuse me. Sumimasen? Is like the, like, if you bump into someone in like the metro or the Shinkansen, it's like sumimasen, you know, like it's the short form. But isn't there like a longer form that's more correct? I'm the type of person that like I want to learn it, but I want to learn the correct version. I don't want to learn the wrong version. By the way, I found out thank you is arigatou gozaimasu, right? Or arigato, or there was another form. Hold on. Ah, my brain's hurting. This is such a wonderful feeling. I used to hate having my head hurt whenever I was learning stuff, but like, it's great. My brain is expanding. Sumimasen, ojo-sama. Sassy link. I'm sorry, excuse me. Gomenasai? Sumimasen? The fact that Marie is just saying, like, say these phrases like, You guys ever want to know what it's like to hi. I'm like a dog. Yes, hi. Hi. I almost said C. Part of me was like, my Spanish strain is like, C. ¿Cómo estás? Yo, me llamo es Raz. No, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to test taking. Yeah, I'm at that point where like I kind of want to just like switch to Zatsu and just like sit there and like, yes, there we go. Welcome. This is what it's like, you know. I mean, obviously we're gonna make it a lot more fun, but obviously we're just playing around. We're having fun. But what's this? Raztavi, Call of the Dragons wants to sponsor you. You could earn up to it. Operative word. Could earn up to X. Hate those games. What am I doing? I don't even know anymore. I'm losing my mind. I think we'll use my current lesson plan. Let's go! That means I'm not advanced. Thank God. Or I'm lesser than what I don't know. Oh, but I was saying about like how I thought that was yellow, but like it's actually Kiro. It's Kiiro. Blank is blank. Okay, now that one's hard because like isn't it like anata? Like the word that you use to like you have noun, conjunction, which is anata, and then whatever it was. Like blank anata wa blank. Isn't that what it is? Marie, are you Japanese or just fluent? She's fluent in Japanese. I know that for a fact. Because I think even Marie said that, like, she speaks primarily Japanese outside of stream. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But, yeah, Marie's the real deal. Marie's the real deal. You know what? We're going to go for a drive. Japanese made. Yeah, that too. It's always, from a streamer's perspective, like, it's always like, how much do you, I mean, I do it IRL a lot, actually, but, like, even on stream, it's like, how much, like, should you reveal to your viewers, like, what you know about other streamers, right? That's why I always, like, make sure to only give the bare minimum so that if ever anyone wants to, like, talk about it, they can. For example, this is a pen. What is the pen? What is a pen in Japanese? Penseru. Just like lone word cop out. What would that? Well, this is different from that, right? Or rather, that this is different from is. I can only think of anatawa. Like anatawa. Water. I don't know. Pen-kun. It's pen. How dare the Japanese not have their own word for pen, you know? It is actually kind of cool that how a lot of English words get incorporated into, like, not just kanji, but also, like, hiragana and katakana. It's pretty cool. Because, like, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's clearly kanji. And it's like, oh, no, like, that's hiragana. It's like, what? I've always said that if I had 3 genie wishes, one would be fully fluent in all languages. I don't need to be all languages. The only languages I care about, like, I mean, I need Spanish in a lot of ways, but, like, frankly, like, Japanese is the only language I would care about being fluent in besides English. Whack. Whack. By the way, for the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna go around killing stuff because I want to clear out the area, make it clean, and also because like my brain is at that point where I'm like, I'm tired. Like I'm looking forward to just crashing hard as soon as stream ends. You hear that other languages you don't matter? No, I'm just saying they don't matter to me. That's all. It's pen. How about, is this a pen? That's a good point. Is this a pen? Wouldn't be Anatawa, right? How can I think in these conditions? $1 bills, yeah. Would it be Anatawa pen? Yes. Right. Also, hi, how are you doing, Med? You're having a good one. We're currently learning Japanese. I'm getting a double lesson here. Not only are we going to have the collab on Wednesday, but I'm also getting a pre-test, which is insane. For those of you who are in school and it's like, oh my god, this is... Wait. It'll be your turn shortly. Just you wait. Imagine being able to communicate with everyone, though. Like, I wish in the US they shared teaching other languages young. I also think ASL should be part of the curriculum. ASL is interesting because I had a friend who spoke it, and I remember I picked up on some of it, but the only... Okay, this is going to sound bad, but the only one that I remember from ASL is, like, how to say F you, and that's where you take your fingers and you put it to your chest, and you drag it up from your chest all the way up to your chin, and then flick it out. And that's how you say F you in ASL. Anyway, that being said, we're going back to our wholesome stream. Is it bad? That's all I remember. Raz doesn't know how to drive. I am a very good driver. I am an excellent driver. I wanted to learn German. I never, like, don't get me wrong. The reason, okay, how much can I give away? I wanted to learn Latin because I wanted to read a lot of things that I'm interested in the source text. But then I realized it was futile. And then you don't know how to write. No, I don't. My brain cannot understand the squiggly. My brain is just inferior in that way. I would love to, but I like, because my brain doesn't work how the Japanese mind does. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so used to the phonetic alphabet, right? That even, like, I remember very vividly, like, oh yeah, this is fine. You know, it was not. Siphon, fill 1. Hey. But I would love to learn how to write. Like, if I learned how to write any Japanese whatsoever, like, I know how to write my name because I've gone into Google Translate. And what's funny is my name in Japanese is Raztavi. Wait, well, no, hold on. I think I was just disrespectful. Hopefully I wasn't. But it was just like, it was literally just Raztavi or Razu. You know, that's okay. You're gonna write each character 10 times and show the clip. Man, you guys have got to get ready for the worst handwriting on Earth. Big squiggly line, 7. 7, lawn chair. Lawn chair with a visor on it. And then an L with a... I can't imagine how cringe the Japanese stream will be. It won't be cringe. You're being a little bit, how should I say? Oh, that's my name? It won't be cringe. It's going to be a lot of fun. Because when the stream is going to be, like, my streams are typically, like, entertainment only, right? But Marie's the real deal. She's like, you know, like I said, like, I don't want to reveal too much, but, you know, the atmosphere that's going to be in her stream is like, this is a professor teaching a student, and I hope it comes across that I am a very avid and sincere student, and yeah, it won't be cringe any way, shape, or form. But that's so rude of you to say, Ardman. How dare you? I'm also waiting for my livery on Eurotruck. I haven't forgotten. I love lawn chair Tavi. Hey, I'm just that laid back. What can I say? We will see. Must be nice. I mean, that is if you want to be fancy. So, wait, what is added to it that makes it fancy? Because obviously I have no idea how to say that. I have no idea how to read that. But, like, what does that, like, what is the difference between non-fancy and fancy Raztavi? Like, what is added or what is removed? I'm sick right now, so no problem. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully you feel better. But you said that it was going to be cringe, so, it's a Razutabi versus Razutavi. Ah! So, oh, one is easier. Ow! Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry. I was being disrespectful. I would have loved to see ASL as an option. Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of the times the languages that you want to learn is the ones that isn't offered at your high school or your place of learning. Oh, I agree. Thank you. I should do that. But thank you, Marie, for giving me a legitimate, like, translation. Because I've actually wanted to, like, you know, like, there's a lot of YouTubers that have, like, their name and then their name in Japanese. Dude, imagine. Oh, dude, imagine if, like, I could stream and also stream in Japanese and have some JP bros. Instead of being the Kanai Niki, I believe it's called, Kagai Niki, you know, the NA bros, I can get JP bros. Wouldn't that be so cool? Having, like, legitimate JP viewers, like, with oh, I have even more motivation now than I have before. It's so, I cannot tell you how nice it is to be motivated to do things. Oh my god. Like, I just remembered, like, what it was like back before I started streaming. I would just drown myself in work because I didn't want to do anything else. And now it's like, oh my god, like, I mean, I knew it was bad back then. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not an idiot, but, like, Everyone, lean forward. Lean forward. There we go. Lean forward. Oh, I took a turn too early. Darn it. Lean forward, everyone. But man, it's just like, it's so nice. Streaming has been such a boon for me, honestly. I once got stuck in a group of only ASL speakers for a good 10 minutes and I was terrified. Yeah, that's when you just pull out the Google Translate and, wait, you can't do that. Oh no, that's right. Just like YouTube video. I'm sorry, I don't understand ASL. YouTube video, and it's just like hold it up to them, and it's like, oh, okay, there we go. I can't read kanji sadly. Yeah, I think that my best bet is gonna be, man, if I get JP viewers, I'm gonna have to learn how to read Japanese though, right? Because like, how else are they gonna type, right? You learned Spanish, spoke it as a kid, but then we moved out to Cali, or out of California. Best decision that your family ever made. Gonna be honest, can't remember hardly anything from high school. I know the alphabet colors, happy birthday song, and so on. Yeah, I cannot speak Spanish, but I understand it. Why are these people throwing gang signs? I just bowed and hoped they understood I was thinking them. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, when in doubt, the old Japanese like, sumimasen, sumimasen, sumimasen. Seems to work. I was about to ask you how to Google Translate that stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How are we doing on weight stuff? Oh, we are a little bit too heavy. That's okay. Put that in there. Take the gas can, put it in there. Same thing with the watch. We got all the good stuff. What is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. Yeah. Let me tab out real quick. Just chotomate kudasai. Oh, I just knocked over my chopstick. Ah, my chopstick. Okay. I almost dropped it off my table. We're fine. Oh, man. Let's see. Sorry, give me just a second. There we go. Go, man. I got email. Work never stops. Okay. Still need a chapstick redeem? Nah. We don't need that. That's not a vocab word, but you got it right. Wait, which one did I get right, or who got it right? Who needs to be praised? Who needs to be told they got it right? Just eat mint candies. Woo! Let's go! Oh, man. It's so nice. Like, I will say, like, I'm vicariously, like, remembering college and stuff through this. Oh, it's so good. I think I told Marie this, but like, if I didn't find my current gig, I definitely would have gone into teaching. Definitely would have gone into teaching. Because there's just like, I'm the type of guy that like, if I'm passionate about something, I will pursue it relentlessly. Now, granted, you may say, hey, hypocrite, what do you mean about Japanese? You've been wanting to learn it for like the better half or more of a decade. Like, what is that? And it's like, well, there's means and method. You can be very determined and passionate to do something, but if you have no means to achieve it, you won't get there. You know what I mean? And also, like, you know, procrastination. But no, I mean, like, teaching, like, either at, like, you know, the high school level or professorial level, you know, just that would be cool. Because I love the vibe of college and, like, that ecosystem. Although, the only problem is that it is extremely competitive. And basically, you're stressed out all the time because your only concern is like, am I going to get classes next year? Am I going to get 15 hours worth of, you know, is that going to be enough to pay my rent, you know? But the thing is that if you love it, that's just, you know, that's bump in the road. Why am I getting so, it's because I'm tired. It's because I'm getting tired. Whenever I get tired, I start like, I like to think I'm a serious person. I like to think that I'm a serious person. So generally speaking, whenever I get tired, like, you know, like I'm like, Gödel's incompleteness theorem. I remember how much anxiety and stress that caused me. I still remember it to this day, you know. I wish I was Oh, I should. It's the wrong way of saying it, but I wish that I had the capacity, such as others, to pick up math and science and stuff like that. I am just an absolute, you know, if we're going in the same loo with like what is it called? Like Japanese lessons. Like I'm just a baka. I'm just a silly baka. You know. Do you ever catch yourself speaking Japanese to someone you only know who only knows Japanese or vice versa? Like not realizing you're speaking the wrong language. Do you think in English or Japanese, Murray? If you're still here, that'd be so cool. Because I think in English, obviously. So I'm getting cooking XP from opening Cosmostars. Okay. Not particularly, but I do find myself not knowing the right word in English, so I only have the Japanese word floating in my head. I feel that. Depends on the context. That's actually pretty neat. I know that, like, whenever, like, I guess you could say, like, I'm quote-unquote studying Japanese or whatever, like, I don't think of, like, you know, like, yellow, as, like, oh, what is yellow? Oh, yellow is Kiro, so I say Kiro. No, I think, like, I see yellow and I think, Kiro, you know. This is technically orange-yellow, but, you know what I mean. But I hope that one day I get to the point where I can think in Japanese, too. 9% remaining. Okay, we need to fill up the gas tank. Alright. Add gasoline. Okay, so it's on this side. Let me go ahead and drop off this guy over here and refill it to the max. That'll be nice. Have that going 24/7. And let's also check out our crops, because I think we've been doing a pretty good job here. Sometimes I think in neither language it's just mush Japanese. Like Japanglish, you know. I've heard that before. Like some people who speak Japanese and English, like sometimes like they'll be switching in between their thoughts, like whether they're thinking in Japanese or English. I remember... Well, is this a good story to tell? Yeah, I was really drunk, and I had a friend of mine who was also very drunk, and he only spoke, like, English professionally. He, like, wasn't very good at it outside of that, so he was speaking in Spanish. And when he was speaking to me, I was thinking in Spanish, and it was the most, like, surreal experience, because I kept trying to think in English, and I couldn't. It's like I forgot how to speak English. So I'm sitting there, I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm blasted off out of my mind, by the way. I mean, I'm not, like, gone, but, like, I've never blacked out, right? But I'm just, like, I'm, like, Soju level Dark Soul 2 stream drunk, right? And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Sabes qué, wey? And, like, I snapped out of it, but I was, like, I legitimately was so scared I forgot English, because I'm like, there's no way. No, please, no. Please, God, no. No, please, no. You know, no. Do you ever do that vocally? I've read about people that doing that when they get drunk. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, imagine if, like, I got really drunk and then I was talking to someone and then I started speaking in Latin. I'm like, salve, you know, or, well, it's wale. Even though it's spelled salve, it's wale, you know. Like, oh, God. And then, like, the way you speak Latin is, like, the way you speak Roman, so it's, like, you sound Italian, it's like, you know, Carthago delenda est, you know, like, that's how you speak Latin. You know, Carthago must be destroyed. What was that? Was that Seneca? I don't remember. My history. I've forgotten so much stuff over the years. It sucks. I still have my notes, though. So. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here for Project Zomboid. But I'm going to spend just a few more minutes hanging out with Zatsuin. So if you're just here for Project Zomboid, thank you. If you're also here for me, thank you. But this is going to be it for Project Zomboid. But let me recap before we go out of Project Zomboid. We got a George Foreman that is powered by wood. We got our own TV. We've got, well, this was been here, but we also got a propane grill. We've got a lot of stuff from firearms to weapons to food. We got our gas coal thing. We got another car. we're doing pretty good. We didn't make the gas station a gas home, but I think next episode we'll make some big... Ooh, look at those crops. Look at that. We got crops. Whee! So yeah. Thank you guys for joining me for Project Zomboid. Until next time, obviously, we're going to be switching over to Zatsu. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Where do we go? Alright, there we go. Now I got to pull up my... I need to, like, find a way to automate my BGM, because I have to open up my file explorer, and then I need to open up my music. I thank you for the headpad. Let's see. Is this a upbeat one? Ah, we played that yesterday. Is this one? Okay, that's a little bit too hype. This one? Ah, some jazz, a little bit of piano. Let's go. Turn it up a bit. Make sure everyone is nice as goated with the sauce or whatever they say. I can't believe I say cringe stuff like that. It's not supposed to be funny. It's not even supposed to be cringe. I'm just saying it because I feel my brain's turning off, right? But, yeah, I want to say thank you guys for coming for Project Zomboid. I'm going to hang out for a few minutes. We can talk. You guys have something you want to talk about, feel free. Yeah, get comfy, get comfy, get comfy. Where are we? What am I doing? I just got to switch the game over from PZ to just chatting. Ah, my forehead has been so freaking itchy all day. So, speaking of, though, my Say-So challenge, we've been doing pretty good. We've been doing a good job. I think that come Wednesday, I will make an embarrassment out of myself. And Marie has already done some pre-testing and has shown that I am indeed inept, but not completely inept, which is a good thing, right? Because that means I have a lot to learn. And I may not have a very large foundation, but guess what? I have a good one. And because of that, because I know so little, I have so much to learn. That's my copium. I actually told Marie that. I think verbatim too. I was like, yeah, hey, like, you know, I'm kind of, you know what I mean? So I'm a nincompoop, as they say. It ain't much, but it's honest. True, exactly. Yeah, it's like, I think one of the things that like teachers, professors, and so on don't get a lot of credit for, which they should, is the amount of patience they need to have for students, especially like me. Like, either okay, I'm weird. I either get it immediately, like immediately. Like, I just get it, right? And I have it. Or I need to spend 4 to 5 times longer than everyone else to get it. Like math, for example, like I can do all sorts of things in math, but if you want me to learn how to calculate the hypotenuse of a triangle, it will take, I mean, I still don't really know how to do it. I'm going to be real with you. I normally just use calculators. Like, I just don't get it. And it's because no one's been able to teach it to me in a way I understand. Now, when I learned that logic, or rather math is literally just logic with, you know, numbers using or being used as representations of it, my brain kind of exploded because I was like, if I had been told this, my life would have been made sense. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm being put on the spot. Konnichiwa? Razu-kun. I like that. Razu-kun. Razu. Sounds cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting conceited, I think. Is that the right word? I don't know. Sunha pen desu ka? Sure, you can sun my pen. I don't know what that... Wait, hold on. Sunha... desu ka. So you're asking me, can I have this? And desu ka. Was... Oh, you're right. Wait. No. Hold on. Like, where you saying, like, hi, Raz. Son. Okay, that's not fair. That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual. That's cruel and unusual. You cannot say, like, hey. Imagine. You're that type of professor, huh? You did that to mess with me. I know you did that 100% to mess with me, okay? Okay, never mind XD. That says it all. Because saying like, hey, Raz, is Sun a pen? And I'm just like, you wanted me to experience. I'm like, what? I was like, wait, are you asking if I have Sun's pen? Are you like, huh? the fact Marie hasn't said anything, she's just laughing at her desk. She's just like, stupid American. You can only speak English. Ah. Hypotenuse is you square the available sides, add them. Yeah, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Pythagorean's theorem. But like, I've just never been good with math. Like, ironically, my favorite math is physics. And the reason why is because I can visualize it. Like, gravity literally is just falling, but when you get fast enough, instead of falling into the earth, you fall in orbit, you know? Nope, I just knew you knew sun and knew you knew pen. Man, that must be is there like, I bet there's Japanese equivalents to that. Like, I just knew you knew sun and knew you knew pen. Like, those are this two words, multiple meanings for each. Science is my favorite. Yeah, I got into special and general relativity pretty hard. And some like advanced mathematics, but nothing like any, like I'm not like I don't want to tout my horn or anything like that. It's just like, you know, like whatever I could pick up on IEP, SEP, and like other websites and stuff. So like I have very surface level. So I will never and have never passed myself off as like someone who's like in the know. I'm familiar with it for sure, but yeah, it's because I'm just curious. I am a lover of wisdom, as they say, or lover of knowledge. I don't remember what it was. It was like philosophia, I believe, the love of knowledge. But yeah, is sun a pen? You know what? Yeah. Wait, what? It would be like sun. No, what was it? Janai. That's what it was. So so to respond to that, I would say, Sunha pen janai des, right? Because ka is like insinuating you're asking a question. Des is like, oh god, I don't know grammar rules. Oh god. You ever feel so silly that you want to like? Oh, okay, hold on. For a second, I thought you put your emote that you were just like, you were like dying, like, you know, like, like I had my eyes squinted because I'm like, oh god, like imagine it was your emote where you're just like, I'm dead, you know, but then it's like, oh, the sparkle. So was I close at least? I think that's close, right? I'm a smug guy, what can I say? I love my emotes. Hakuna Nanashi. A wonderful artist, by the way. 100? Let's go. I told you I'm taking this seriously. Now, I will say, like, we're happy. We're happy, you know, we're killing it, but like, we're gonna hit a wall. And whenever I disappoint you, I want you to know it will happen again. But I will do my best, I promise. What the hell? What's going on, Hood? Oh, also, hi, Stebio. Also, congratulations. Otsukare-sama. Well done on your work. We're learning Japanese. Guess who's back? Yeah. Don't you have work tomorrow? What do you got, work in the morning? Me, who has work in the morning. Needed a break because my head hurt? Yeah, I feel that. I can't do like Marie does Pomodoro streams where she works for 25 minutes and then takes a break for 5. I'm used to like working 8 hours without breaks. So. Oh, it ended. Oh, hi, Bone. How's it going? Oh, that. Ooh. Whew. A little lightheaded there. Hey, I commit to the bit, all right? My students can't disappoint me. Are you saying that as in, like, you care about your students so much that no matter how much they fail, they can't disappoint you? Or are you saying, like, my students, like, if they're not good enough, if they disappoint me, I'll get rid of them? Because if it's the latter, I will work double time. The beatings will continue until morale improves, right? You know. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Stebio-sama. Lord Stebio? Okay. I see how it is. I'll call you Ojo-sama. How does that sound? Okay, Stebio? I think that's right. Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the expert. Marie is. Good look like you need an extra bump. Damn right. How are you doing, Bone? It's good to see you. It's nice to see that you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Is that what Sama? Yeah. So like Tom or Tan is like a little kid, like, you know, like Razatam is like if I was a kid, but Chan is like Razchan or Razchan or whatever. Like that would be like very close friend, whereas San is like Mr., Miss, so on and so forth. And then Sama is like very respectful, like either Lord, Lady, or it can also just be like a much more respectful form of Mr. or Miss, I believe. You've been sicky all weekend? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what's funny? Whenever I get sick, it's always on the weekend. Because, like, my body holds on until... Because, obviously, like, I don't want to... I don't like calling out of work. Sorry, I'm weird. But, like, what I do is I hold on till the weekend, and I just dose myself with vitamin C and a bunch of other vitamins and stuff. Then once I clock out Friday, I'm just like... And then I wake up, and I'm just like, okay, I'm fine. But then it's, like, Sunday, and I'm like, I'm just dead. I mean, I don't blame the paper if my writing isn't legible. Humma. Wakarimasen. Wakarimasu understand. Yeah, I mean, I will do my best. If it's enough, cool. If not, wouldn't be the first time. I do own property, so by definition, I would be a lord. True. That ended up being a scam. Oh yeah, did you buy a parcel of land in Scotland? If you fail, I didn't teach you well enough and more oh, I see. Okay, so then I need to make sure that I work hard so that you don't ever feel that way. I own actual land. I don't see the deed, so all right, whatever. Scotland forever. Remember when that was a big thing? I miss old memes. You ever like want to say YOLO because you're like, man, that was such an interesting time. I hated hearing the word YOLO, but now it's just like, man, I want to hit the whip and nay, you know? Like, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, but that doesn't apply to the USA. Well, you can't become a lord in the United States, you know? We had a war over that back in 76, so. Am I a lord? My family is like, no, you're just a property owner. If you own, well, even if you own land in England, lordships and ladyships are normally regally granted, if I'm not mistaken. It's not necessarily granted by ownership of property. YOLO followed by the stupidest stuff I miss. Yeah, it's like, YOLO! Jumps off a cliff, you know, with your buds. But welcome back. Hopefully your work went well. The only students that... Oh, guys. Write down your pens. Okay. The professor is speaking. The only students that ever disappointed me were the ones that skipped everything but the first class. Like, seriously, please attend class at least half the time. I'll add Baron as a title. Just like Knight. Well, yeah, like, for me, like, I remember... Every class I went to in college required attendance, but, like, even if attendance wasn't required, I'd still show up, because, like... I mean, I was definitely one of those students, like, in the beginning years, like, I wouldn't read very much, because I knew that, like, I wouldn't need it for the exam. Like, I wouldn't need to do the work, but... I started taking it very seriously around my, like, end of freshman, start of sophomore year, and, like, I mean, I never really missed class, you know, but I feel like if you don't go to class, like, you're missing out on so much. At least that's how I feel. I saw that Jupi had a bad D&D experience, and as a player and DM, that angers and hurts the soul. Yeah, I mean, I saw it too. So if you're curious, Juby had a Jupiter Dream had a incident where, like, one of the players kind of disrespected her character, and it's just like, you know, I even left a comment. I was like, you know, your D&D character is an extension of yourself. So, like, it isn't just an attack on the character; it's also an attack on the person. It's like an ad hominem attack. So it's like, never been there, but like, I know how much that hurts, you know, especially because, like, I believe that they're friends as well. So it's like. Kind of like getting betrayed in a sense. It sucks. But I mean, the thing is that, like, it happens, unfortunately. I have a legal title of Dr. Reverend. So you're a doctor and you're also a licensed pastor or whatever? I don't know how that works. You're looking at a guy that's a VTuber, okay? I'm a VTuber. Don't expect much. Okay. The only VTubers that you can look at and expect much is, like, Marie, for example. Because she's the real deal. She's She's got the accolades and everything. I'm just a silly guy on the internet. If you can get good grades while skipping, I won't feel as bad because at least you got the content. But if you don't get the content, then yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that like the vast majority of the understanding, like if you're a new college student or going to college or whatever, like just going to class will give you so much, like so much, because there's going to be so much stuff that you're going to be assigned in reading material or outside of classwork that just won't make sense. But if you just attend the lecture, you'll pick up on stuff. Like I remember I had this music appreciation class I had to take. Yes, I know. Great. But it was rough. But looking back on it, I'm glad that I went to those classes and stuff because I learned about the Baroque period. I learned about, you know, Bach. I learned about all these beautiful musicians that I care about nowadays. Like I love classical music, but like I was able to appreciate it, you know. I know. Insert bad joke here. But yeah. Debio can confirm I'm on God. That's fine. Don't pastors need to get at least a master's in theology? I don't know. I know that there's a license to be a pastor, but I think, yeah, I think you need a minimum degree in something. Unless you go to, what is it called? Seminary? I think it's called. So I hopefully that's not a bad term. Did I accidentally say like sex term? I think it's called seminary. I don't know. In the States, you can get ordained online. You literally just pay for it. Fair enough. Seminary? Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm like, I was like, you ever have those moments where like you're talking about a term and you're like, oh, it should be that. And then you're like, uh-oh. Is that something like sus? It's like, they had one at my undergrad. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I think I had one too. Oh my God. I cannot express to you guys like how excited I am for life and stuff. Like, not just the Japanese collab, the learning Japanese collab, but also just like I was like legitimately like I was so worried that I would hate streaming, that I would just dislike streaming and it would be a flunk. But if anything, it's just gotten more fun and more interesting. And no matter like literally no matter how tired I am, like so fun. So I'm just like kind of like it's kind of like, you know, a bullet just flew over my head and I'm like, thank God I'm alive, you know, like one of those moments. Like that's what I'm having right now. I'm a Dudist priest based off the Big Lebowski. It's been a while. I don't remember anything from that movie. And you have an honorary doctorate from their online university. What is it? I forgot what it's called. So you're Dr. Dark Hood. All right, you're a doctor now. I think I'm just fidgeting because I'm like putting on chapstick, but I don't think I need it. Darn. However, works for me. All right, Dr. Dark Hood. I hope that even if you know all the content on Wednesday, that you get more confidence at least. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that for me, there's two, well, not two phases, but there's two parts. There's one which is actually putting in the work, which is 99% of the battle. So reading Genki, you know, doing the study content or whatever is in there, and then just actually using it, right? Like the stuff that you quizzed me on today, like that's kind of like just kind of what is in the back of my head. Because I do watch a lot of like Japanese like content, whether it be anime or JP streamers or so on and so forth. So there's familiarity, but you know, the only way you really get better at it is actually studying it and actually doing it. And then the second part is, as I learn stuff, retain it and keep it. Because the worst thing you can do is spend all this time learning and then forget it simply because you didn't take the time to put it into your rote memory or your long-term memory. But just like learning is a lot of work, you also got to make sure you get sleep. So that is my segue. I couldn't think of a better one, but I'm going to go ahead and head out here. Tomorrow we're doing Ghost of Tsushima, one of my favorite games that I haven't been able to play for a while, but with the power of the 4090 and the power of friendship, we'll be playing that. And also, more practice on Japanese because I have it in Japanese Japanese language with English subtitles. So, hey, some familiarity. But yeah, no, you're like, even before the collab, you've already given me confidence. So just know for sure that like, not only am I grateful, but what did I told you you're
By
cut
the
off,
time you
Lutuga.
see this, I have left the stream.
Like I'm dealing with kids, you know, but I can't whack them in the back of the head. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you, Lutuga, for the 36 bits. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out here. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you as always for having fun. Whether you're here for a short or a long time, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and post on my Twitter the schedule. I've been showing it off, so on and so forth, but oh my god, I have 5 notifications. What happened? Oh, thank God. Am I getting canceled? It is your weekend, yeah. Yeah, so I will catch you guys later. Have a good night. Take care. I will see you tomorrow for Ghost of Tsushima at Raz Standard Time. I'll post my schedule on Twitter. So until next time, Razanara, take care, and as always, have a good one. Bye-bye.